All right. Okay. All right, y'all. Can you hear me okay? It's noise canceling. Hello? Hello, Mandy Pandy. Hello, Caitlin. I saw your message back to me. I have yet to respond to it. Hi. Hello. Hello, Mandy. Lilykins, hi. Hi, Katie. I like Lilykins. You know, with the name the name I had before Lily, was Nick, and someone gave me a really good nickname with Nick, and it was one of my. I gotta say hi to everyone first. Hi, Steph. Hi, Juan. Hi, Rose. Hi, Ashley France. Hi, Maya and Parker and Emery and Jenna and Kim and Jesse. Thank you. Hi. And Vera and Katie and Alyssa and Clara and Kathy and Julie and Who's and Mandy and Katrina and Clara and Evans and Fiona and Bree, other Mandy, Trina, Josie, Darlene, Terry Ann, Sam, Kara, Savannah, Brianna, Gina, Swiggity Swooty, Swiggity Swooty. Oh God, so many people. Guyu, Muffin Top, Nazarene, Tara, Sam, Moto, Vera, Rhonda, Butterfly, Kay, Wit, Yo-Yo, Spiritual, Hope, Spiritual, BMX Boy, Ratchy Fatchy, Wit, Senta Magic. You like the earrings? Well, hi to everyone. Hi to everyone. Hi, Kay. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, you like the earrings today? By the way, do we like these glasses? Do we want to vote on this or the other pair? I brought another pair. I think I like these better. Nugget is like, is this food? What do we think? This is the other pair. I think I like the red ones better. What do we think? Hi, Merm. Yes, Nugget is here. I will fold his ear in for those worried. The red. I think the red is the move. It matches my lipstick better. Yeah, the red lipstick goes. The white ones, I like the white ones. I just haven't quite found like the right outfit for it yet. I wore them on my date on Sunday. I was very happy about that date. Thank you, Swiggity Swooda. Hi, Kaganella. A couple of weeks ago, I was sobbing. Oh, I was just in a tough place because of the internet hate. I get a lot of it. But I took a week off right after that, and now I'm back. So thank you for your concern. Do I go live every day? Asked Josie. I go live Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. The red is prettier with the orange. I agree. How was my date? Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, thank you, Moto. So we're at a restaurant today. Thank you, Wit. This is a relatively pricey Italian restaurant called... Here, I'll unmirror my video today early so it doesn't feel like a huge change. I flipped. Okay. Finished dyeing my hair. I saw it looked great. We're at a place called Cotogna. Okay. Cotogna is a wonderful, probably one of the best Italian restaurants that I've been to, period. So do you want me to read the menu? That flip hurt my eyes. I'm sorry. I won't flip it again, I promise. Are they hosting me? No, not host. Well, I mean, they know who I am. They're very nice, but they're not paying for the meal if that is what you're asking. But if you would like to help, if you want to buy a particular thing that I read off of the menu, let me know and we can make it happen. But let's read the menu. Okay. There's sputini, which is like, I think, small bites. There's antipasta, which is appetizers. Pasta, pizza, pizza and bread, and then secondi. And then on the back, there's cocktails. There's zero proof. We should probably think about what zero proof cocktail we want, right? Okay, I'll read you the zero proof cocktails. There's 4 of them. The first is called Mango Shrub. Has golden marjoram, white pepper, and champagne vinegar. Hi. I'm not ready.
Okay, take it back.
Okay, is there like a time the kitchen's going to close or anything?
No.
Are you leaving at any point?
To swing by real fast.
Okay.
To see if there are any questions I could talk.
Cool. Yeah.
Right now, but I know you're talking about the drinks right now.
Definitely thinking a zero proof cocktail, but I'm not sure which one.
Yeah. Sambuca, good as Sambuca, probably one of my personal favorites.
Okay.
close second by the chrysanthemum.
Okay.
Chrysanthemum I do like a lot. I think it's definitely a little more depth of flavor to it. The black salt and the black lime that they put on the rim.
Yeah, I think we had that one last time, but the fjord and it's 0 proof. There's not like sambuca or anything.
No.
Okay.
These are they will use some like 0 proof.
So it's not like 0.05 alcohol, 0. Okay, got it.
They're completely dry.
Cool.
So I'll check back.
Sweet.
Okay.
The mango shrub has golden marjoram, white pepper, and champagne vinegar. That sounds interesting. Yeah, you like the earrings? They're Amazon, believe it or not. The Fior de Sambuco, which is what our server just suggested, is fresh run farm strawberry, verjus rouge, and elderflower. Lily, please notice me. You look beautiful. Emery, thank you. I notice you. Hi. Hi, Kimberly. There's one called Cotogna Chinotto, which is wood oven fired citrus. See, this is how you know we're in a fancy place. Chrysanthemum, which is celery, mint, dry aperitif, lime, and cypress salt. But we did that one last time. So I'm kind of tempted to do either the mango shrub or the one with the elderflower. Ricky says hi, Nugget. I'll tell Nugget says hi back to Ricky. What do we think? Do I want to keep growing it out? Well, I might get a haircut soon because I'm getting it dyed red for my Miss Frizzle costume. The elderflower one. Should we do the elderflower one? The Fior de Sambuco. Okay, we'll do that. Oh yeah, the little blep with the tongue. Y'all see that? All right, we'll do that one. The strawberry elderflower one. Okay. Let's talk about food. Hi, Britt. Hi, Mads. Hi, April. Thank you, Witchy. Yeah, actually, the custom earrings just got delivered today. The dress was delivered. Nuggets part of the costume was delivered. He's going to be the lizard. He's got like a lizard costume. Hi, Mandy. Other Mandy. And I got planet earrings that just got delivered today. And then I'm getting my hair dyed red. So I probably won't debut the costume until my hair is red. I did, April. I did. My hair is naturally curly. Nugget is 10 or 11. Bandanas are on the way. Yes, Jess. That's awesome. Y'all, Jess sent me some bandanas. I'm very excited. Which bandanas did you end up sending? The fried gnocco? It is. Okay, so here's the thing. We've been to this place before. It's been a while. So I'm not completely opposed. Hi, Kimberly. I'm not completely opposed to getting things that we got last time because it's been a couple months. But, you know. I love his little tongue. The costume is Miss Frizzle. How do I tame my curls? It's a long process. Spiderweb one and my latest spooky. Nice. Spooky what? Spooky girls one. Okay, awesome. Do you see most of us that say hi? I know you have a lot of viewers and I'm a nobody. Gina? Okay, hold up. I want everyone to let Gina know that she is definitely not a nobody and a somebody while I'm ordering this non-alcoholic drink. I would love to do the Fior de Sambuco. That sounds like the move to start with.
Yeah, of course. Let me put that in. I'll come back and we can chat about it.
Perfect. Thank you.
Of course.
All right. Everyone say hi to Gina and let them know that they are a somebody because you are a somebody. Yes, there are a lot of comments. I don't always get to respond to all of them because there are quite a few. But I am able to read or like at least kind of like read half of most of them. So everyone say hi to Gina. Hey, go and follow Gina. Why not? I don't know if Gina makes things, but looks like they have a few followers. They're at 422. 423, 424. Let's make Gina famous today. Come on. Call XM 1597. I just responded to you. What are you gonna do about it? Thank you, Kinsey. Do I wish I'd transitioned as a teen? 100%. 100%. 100%. Okay, so let's read the menu. There's the Sputini, which is I guess a different type of appetizer. I don't know. There's a bruschetta, which is slow-cooked rabbit and tagliasca olive. I'm assuming that's like a bruschetta. We'll have to ask. The gnocco frito we had last time. Oh, Gina, no, I know you didn't mean it disrespectful. If anything, it sounded like disrespectful to yourself. I know you didn't really mean it like that either, but I just wanted you to know that you're not a nobody. And if you know that already, to remind you that.
Shall we talk food?
Yes, we have not even begun to. Just to give you an idea of the pace of this meal, we just started reading the top of the menu. Can you tell me about the bruschetta?
Yeah, I'm here to definitely answer any questions.
Right.
Whatever can sort of not whatever will make it easier in choosing what you might want to
Perfect.
do. So the bruschetta, the base starts with the house-made ciabatta, which is grilled. The rabbit itself is confit. They pick that apart. That is a mix with aioli. So very traditional, like egg, olive oil, a little bit of garlic.
Okay.
There's a little bit of celery in this as well. Gives it a little more of a you'll get that little bite in there, which is actually really nice. And
Okay.
celery and confit, it's almost like to me like summertime like salad. You know what I mean? And then there's really good olive oil on this, good Ligurian olive oil, so definitely very smooth, very light, definitely more floral, more vegetative versus spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of fresh lemon zest, lots of fresh lemon juice, and a little bit of the peppery arugula over the top of it.
So last time we had the gnocco frito, and that was ridiculously good.
It is really good. Yeah.
I'd be willing to do it again. I think we'd probably have to ask our friends here. Is there anything else on the menu before we read through it together that you might?
I think the bruschetta would be the only new thing as far as that section is concerned from the last time you were in with us. The gnocco frito would still be the same as would the arancini.
Okay.
Most of the changes you're going to see in the antipasti section. Definitely starting with there's going to be two leafy green salads. Definitely very special to us because the lettuces come from Fresh Run Farms, where Chef works in conjunction with Peter Martinelli. So everything Peter produces out of that farm
Mm-hmm.
comes directly to the restaurants. So these lettuces are very special to us. So the first one, just very simple red wine vinaigrette macerated shallots.
Okay.
Then you will see the little gemmed hearts. This is going to be a little bit richer. This is it almost reminds me of like a
Asian pear
salad.
walnut.
So blue cheese, Bronx grapes juice,
Uh-huh.
red wine vinegar,
Okay.
olive oil, make up the vinaigrette. Then there's pieces of Bronx grapes, the walnuts, and then crumbled blue cheese in it as well. So definitely a little bit richer there. The last one in that section, the Sicilian Farms the Kiva Farms Sicilian tomato salad. One of my personal favorites. I love this flavor combination of fried caper berries, potato onion, red wine vinaigrette, a little bit of cucumber in there as well. Some great textures, great flavors. But that red wine vinaigrette, it reminds me of sort of like the East Coast in the summertime.
I love it.
Under the pasta section is about as full as I've seen it in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned things like the porzetti. The first one I think is always a ton of fun because this is a very specific style of pasta that has more egg white than egg yolk, so it has a tendency to it's more toothsome, it's a little bit firmer.
What was that?
Toothsome, so the bite on it.
Toothsome.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I may not be saying it properly.
No, yeah.
This is one of those pastas. It really focuses on three things. One, the pasta. Corsetti comes from the 14th century word corsetto, which was a Ligurian coin back then. These are cut in rounds to mimic those coins, and then they're stamped to put a design in them.
What's the stamp? What do you
just? It just looks like it just gets a design on it. Historically, what would happen is sort of noble families, they would stamp their family crest into the pasta, which would be a sort of sign of nobility and wealth. But the focus here again is this lovely Ligurian olive oil, silky, smooth. Again, more herbal and green versus heavier and more pepper than you would see in Tuscany.
Yeah.
And then just this lovely basil. Some muddled garlic, pine nuts, and Parmesan cheese, and that is sort of layered in a circular motion. Things like the spaghetti with the burro quiche, so butter and anchovies, is always
interesting.
A highlight. The ratatouille, I think, is a fun one to mention. Chef is trying to expand on an extruded pasta program. So again, this is a pasta that's made without egg yolks. It's made
Okay.
with egg whites.
Okay.
They're extruded. Ratatouille.
What does extruded mean?
They make the pasta and it goes into a machine and it cuts. It
Oh,
the
that
pasta
thing.
and it cuts.
And it cuts. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Got it. Got it.
But this one is fun because they actually take the pasta and they dry it.
Okay.
And then they pick it up. So where most of the pastas are fresh, this one actually, even though it is made in the restaurant, is picked up from a dry state. So it takes a little bit longer.
That's fine.
Yeah, which is really interesting.
Okay.
And it's served with the pork ragu and lambrusco wine.
Okay.
The raviola, which is always one of the very traditional ones.
The big Instagrammable one. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, the sunchoke tortelli. Let's go ahead and talk about that.
Okay.
That one is always definitely a fall favorite. A lot of people look forward to that. So they look like tortellini, but they're actually folded a little bit differently. Inside, they're filled with sunchoke puree.
What's a sunchoke?
Sunchoke is a tuber. Is oftentimes known as a Jerusalem artichoke. To be
honest,
with you.
Got it.
And they are in the sunflower family. And then the base of the plate is a little bit of sunchoke puree with creme fraiche. Short as Zambuca.
Thank you.
And then the tortellis themselves are tossed in brown butter. They go over the sunchoke puree, and then it has a little bit of crispy sunchoke and roasted sunchoke as well over top of it.
Okay. Wow. This is a lot to digest.
Yeah,
pun intended.
I wanted to hit some of the pastas because definitely the highlight of the menu.
Okay.
Let me mention one pizza.
Okay.
The guanciale.
Yeah.
So they stretch the dough, olive oil, Parmesan cheese, a little bit of buffalo mozzarella, cipollini onions. The kamatsuna is a Japanese mustard green.
Okay.
It's kind of braised down a little bit beforehand.
Is it bitter?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. And then some cherry tomatoes, and they bake this, bringing out a little extra olive oil and some lemon zest. It's really quite lovely. And then the secundis, sea bream is a seafood offering. The rabbit loin is one of my personal favorites. Wrapped in guanciale. The cranberry beans, again, coming from the farm. There's some Jimmy Nardella pepper on there, which is a sweet pepper, and then some watercress. So good from the farm. So.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
I'll check back with you a little bit.
Thank you so much. Wow. Yeah. I'll tell you what. If y'all want to do, he's fantastic. It's true. I have an idea. If y'all want to do a tip fund, I'm open to it. I would say, how about this? If y'all want to give to the tip fund I would like to cover this meal before we go crazy on the tip. Is that reasonable? So if you want to give to the tip fund, go for it. And everything beyond what we pay for will go to the tip. How's that sound? Sound good? Okay. Candace sent $10. Thank you, Candace. Yep, I saw it. Everyone say thank you to Candace. Thank you, Candace. Candace with a Y. Gave yesterday too. Thank you. Thank you, Royalty K. All right. So yes, if you want to do it, as soon as the meal is covered, everything else goes to the tip fund for this guy. I forget his name. I asked it and then I forgot it. We'll ask again. So this, by the way, is a Fior de Sambuca, which is Fresh Run Farm strawberry, verjuice rouge, and elderflower. It is 0 proof, so no alcohol in this, none whatsoever. That's very nice. Do you post your reviews anywhere for us to read? I do video reviews on TikTok. Yes, the name is Cotogna. That's where we are. Cotogna. 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 It's a very fancy cranberry juice tasting thing. There's no cranberry juice as far as I can see, but it does taste a lot like it. It's kind of like a more... There's whistling. Very like strawberry-y cranberry juice. This is Sephora Red #1. Lip stain. Lip stain, not lipstick. Okay, so... yeah, it was a guy walking by, and I was like, "Oh, it's a whistling guy." And then he looked at me and like very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not belligerently is not the right word. He like noticed that I was looking for the noise, and he looked at me and he was like, he like whistled in my face kind of a little bit. Tastes better than matcha. It certainly does. certainly does. Where'd I get my glasses? Online. Okay. All right. So, in terms of the sputini, I'm between the bruschetta, which is like a rabbit olive oil on bread thing, and then the gnocco frito, which is like, we did it before, but we will do it again. It was delicious. Yes, Dakota. Also, is Tiff here? I don't know if I ever added Tiff. Ooh, Alyssa sent $25. Thank you, Mandy. Online for an answer is iconic. Okay, so it's like what he said was like it's like a rabbit that's cooked and then mixed with short reprises is Tiff. It's like rabbit mixed with like an aioli and topped with olive oil on toasted bread, toasted ciabatta. So there's that, or the gnocco frito, which is like these fried dough pockets with prosciutto, gorgonzola, and pickled onion. It's incredible. I'm kind of feeling rabbit. I want to make sure that someone just sent $25. Alyssa, everyone say thank you to Alyssa who sent $25. As a reminder, everything over the bill is going to go to the server. So do the bruschetta. All right, we'll do the rabbit. Should we do the rabbit? I think rabbit sounds good, right? Rabbit sounds good. Thank you, Alyssa. Someone said they sent $40. I did not see it come through. Where did you send it? I just want to make sure I see it. Rabbit. Okay, we'll do rabbit. Why can't you just give money to the server? Because ultimately, no one other than me is going to pay for this meal. They're not like giving me free food here. So I want to cover my own expenses, and then everything else will go to the guy, our very nice server. Okay. So we'll do the rabbit. Why it's so sunny. The sun just like hit us in a big way. Is the lighting good for us right now? Are we good on lighting? I wonder if rabbit is good. Do I have a best friend? Yes, his name is Tim. Unless you meant boyfriend, in which case, no, I don't date boys. Is it a USB stick? No, it's a microphone. Okay, lighting is good. Perfect. All right, so we'll do the rabbit. The gazpacho. Do we want to do like a salad? They have the gazpacho and it comes in like these little glass bottles, which looks interesting. Hi, Savannah. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, everyone. The sun just like started beating down on me. Thank you, everyone. Oh, it's so hot now. I'm still not ready. The sun just. Is there like an umbrella or something that could?
I can't put an umbrella under here. There's just no way to do it, unfortunately. Yeah. So, yeah. This time of day, it starts coming out. It starts hitting the whole parklet.
Got it. Yeah. Is it less light over there?
No, you can see like if you look at all the tables, you can see how it's starting to hit all the tables.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's starting to like clear the trees and kind of come over the city right now. So.
I feel that. Okay. All right. How about this? I can at least see it better this way. Are we cool with this angle? Woo. All right, we'll take this angle. Perfect. Good. Okay. I can see the camera better this way because it's not in the sun. This is basically like a very fancy cranberry juice. It's like fresh strawberry, some like zero proof aperitif, and elderflower. It's a mocktail. Well, yeah. Can I move inside? No, it's not. It's too loud in there. We're good. I'm fine. Okay. So in terms of the antipasta, there's gazpacho, which is like cold soup. Does that mean you'll make a separate video of doing it? if we wanted, like, so last time we got like $500 for the server. If y'all want to give, you absolutely can. He's very good. Yes, gazpacho. There's also the little gem hearts that has blue cheese, Asian pear, and walnut. That sounds pretty good. There's a Sicilian tomato salad that he suggested was his favorite. Is there anything in particular? Anything of those that sounds better? Sicilian tomato, the pear. Blue cheese, tomato, pear. I'm down for either. I mean, he did say that the Sicilian was his favorite. I'm probably leaning more towards the pear walnut one. We'll do one of those two. Okay, pasta. Man. He talked about the Corsetti as like these little stamped coins. Stamped coin pasta, gazpacho might be good. I mean, we could should we do gazpacho instead? They come in these like little cute bottles. I mean, we could. No, okay. Well, yeah. It's like a stamp. He said that it's like a little coin. I mean, it's like a little piece of pasta, and they stamp it with something to make it. It comes from Rome or something. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Okay, we'll do the pear. We'll do the pear salad. But now we're talking about the sketty. There's also a tagliolini with chanterelle, mushrooms, creme fraiche, and herbs. What do we think about that? Thank you, Ruthie. It's too bright out here for me. I gotta move. Should we do that? Should we do the stamped pasta? Stamped coin pasta. He did. It sounded interesting. That or the tagliolini. What are everyone saying yes to? Yes, stamped pasta. Okay, we can do the stamped pasta. All right, we'll do the stamped pasta. And then a pizza. Should we do a pizza or a secondini? Probably a pizza, right? Talked about the guanciale cipollini. That's kind of like, guanciale's kind of like Italian bacon with onions and tomatoes. And then there's a focacciini della casa. I think that's probably just like focaccia bread. So probably should do the guanciale one, right? We did the soppressata last time. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do the bruschetta. We're gonna do the little gem heart salad. We're gonna do the stamped pasta, and we're gonna do a guanciale pizza. Easy. Do they have your ranch? Almost certainly not. I'll ask, but I don't think they will have. I think this is also one of the too fancy for ranchy places. Thank you, Blissful. Thank you, Courtney. You like my hair? Wish I had curls? I appreciate that. All right, we are ready. Remind me of your name again. Rick, thank you. By the way, I definitely need to move because I cannot. I will like burn up in the sun. I'm ready to order, but
let's do that. Then we'll figure out the.
Okay. And if you wouldn't mind bringing these out like kind of slowly one by one. The bruschetta, the little gem hearts, the corsetti, and the guanciale.
Which one?
The guanciale.
The pizza.
How do you say that?
Guanciale.
Guanciale. And you don't have ranch dressing, do you?
Yeah. I can check, but I don't.
Or any sort of thing to dip the crust in would be awesome. Okay, thank you.
Let's try to figure out Do you want to take a break and see what other table might work?
Yeah, we can take a quick little walk here. Yeah. Just a shady one would be ideal. This one would be better.
I just don't, because it's going over the trees now. So.
Yeah, or even that one over there would be great in the middle. Like,
okay, let me try to. Which one do you think would be better? I need to just ask the door real fast.
whatever is going to be the shadiest. So probably that one, right?
Right there.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
All right.
Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, no rush. Thank you. I'm here, Nug. I could check means nah, no ranch. That's fine. I don't need the ranch. It's just nice. He is fantastic. His name's Rick. How's the no caffeine going? It's going well. It's going well. I mean, I'm a little low energy today, but I also didn't get very good sleep. How much have I made thus far for the tip challenge? Technically $0 so far, because everything that goes to the tip challenge will go to the meal, and then everything over will go to the tip. So far, we have $35 total. So I have PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App if you want to contribute.
Just leave all this here, and then if you'd like to come up, I'll bring your drink for you.
Oh, here I can definitely help carry things.
No, you're fine. Just that stuff. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'll bring your drink for you.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry about that. Sorry for being a tough customer. All right. Do you have a savings, Lily? No, absolutely not. I live paycheck to paycheck. I wish I had a savings. I mean, I have a couple months rent, but like that changes depending on the month, depending on the expenses. All right. Thanks again. All right. Okay. Oh, so much better here. Oh, so much better here. So much better. All right. Thank you. More than $35 so far. I actually don't. No, it's $35. Alyssa sent 25 and Candace sent 10. All right. Didn't know I had a pup. Yes. You want to meet my puppy? Come here, Nug. This is Nugget. Yeah. Of course, input cable. Thought you were imputical. You're input cable. Yeah, this is Nugget. Am I non-binary? No, I am fully binary. Binary trans woman. That's me. Hi, Dee. Hi, Karina. Do I seem down today? I don't know. Maybe lower energy. I don't know. Is Nug blind in one eye? Yes. Why does Nugget have a diaper on? He is an old man. Am I coming back to New York City? I might. I'm sure I will visit New York City again at some point. I just don't know when. I would love to. Yeah, I've also only today had a protein shake. That's it. With milk. I make a protein shake with milk. Do people... No. The table right next to me has a dog too. What do I feed Nugget? I feed Nugget... What do I feed you, Nug? Food, usually. It's science, diet, sensitive stomach, food. Popping in. Can you add Dakota? Oh, hi, Mackenzie. I did that a little while ago, but thank you for reminding me. Tiff, I need to add. Short reprises, I need to add. I don't know if I've put them yet. Hi, Maze. Logging out. Okay, bye, Mackenzie. Cotogna is the best. I agree. What drink am I having? This is called, oh shoot, what was it called? Does anyone remember? I do not remember what it was called. Sambuca, something a la Sambuca. It's 0 proof. Hi, Taylor. Thank you, Kendra. You love that I bring Nugget with me? Yeah. Cotogna is like a very notably cool place for dogs. They have like a really nice, obviously, outside space. I agree, Queen Savannah. So anyways, how's everyone doing? Now we've ordered our food. I do believe you're going to, okay. If you notice, my mood changed from right now to after a few minutes after I eat, say so. Someone asked, why am I on an alcoholic detox? I wouldn't call it a detox so much, more of like I happily and proudly live soberly. I am sober, period. I'm almost at a full year of total sobriety, but I've had closer to 4 years with some of the worst stuff that I was involved with. Thank you, Jeanette. Nugget's tongue is sticking out, I know. He doesn't have the two most front teeth. Detox because okay. Yeah, detox at least typically suggests that it's like you're temporarily getting rid of it. Usually. I'm making dinner right now. Nice. How will I celebrate my 1 year? I don't know. What do you think I should do? Fior d'Italia? Or in SF? Where in SF is it? Also, do you work there? Is it in Little Italy? Is it in North Beach? Silent watch read to say my comfort. Oh, well, thank you, Shelby. I appreciate that. Never had alcohol because of religion. Cool. I don't drink alcohol. Life is much calmer. Yeah. Honestly, life is calmer now. Well, that I don't have caffeine in my system either. That also is helpful. Also very helpful. Shawnee Gardner's daughter thinks that Nugget is cute. I agree. Thank you, Neves. I was raised in Diamond Heights. Nice. Aw, thank you, April. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. April, are you there? April, are you there? April, are you there? Are you over there? April, are you there? April, are you there? Oh, there, April. Wherever you are, April. April sent $20 on Venmo towards the gift and then the tip fund after that. Thank you. I appreciate it. What does bottom surgery mean? It means, I want to make sure April hears this. April, you're probably back by now. I'll say it one more time. Oh, CareFam. Yep, that's it. Thank you, CareFam. Hashtag CareFam. I appreciate it. Yeah, April sent $20. What was the question? Someone had a question before. Oh, what's bottom surgery? I'm turning my cake pop stick into a donut. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Anna Morgan. Now taking care of this meal already. Getting there. I have a feeling that this meal is going to be $120. That's my guess. We'll see. By the way, if you ever see my watch will always be like, there's no connection. There is. I just keep forgetting to make it work. Anna, if you're there, thank you. What kind of food? Expensive Italian food. Anna, thank you very much. Anna sent $10. Nugget is very cute. I know. He's also very sweet. Can we talk about your lipstick? Yes, Kendra. We absolutely can talk about my lipstick. What would you like to talk about? It is Sephora Lip Stain #1. I know. It's nice. It's helpful because I typically eat on stream, and by the end of this meal, it will be mostly gone. But especially with like, the early drinks and stuff, it looks like it's not going to come off. It will come off a little bit. Fior d'Italia is by the wharf. The wharf? Like Pier 39? I'll have to look it up. Google me. Send me the address. The fog is so cute. There's fog? Dog. Ephrodi. Got it. Did quitting alcohol and caffeine help with anxiety, or was anxiety never an issue with you? Mama Ray, I don't know if I appreciate it. Maybe it seems like that maybe anxiety couldn't be an issue for me, but I am incredibly, incredibly anxious a lot of days. I have a family history of anxiety. And yeah, I mean, look, anytime I drop a vice like an alcohol or a caffeine or other things, which we can't talk about here, yay.
All right, so we have the bruschetta.
Thank you.
Cooked rabbit.
That looks really good.
Biasca olive and watercress.
Thank you very much. All right. Now, you will get some. We'll make it so that you can see a little bit. Well, what about like this? Can you see? Yeah, we can see Nug just a little bit, just enough. All right. So this is the rabbit. This is a rabbit bruschetta. It's rabbit mixed with aioli, covered with basil and lemon or orange zest. I think orange zest. No, I'm not a vegetarian. I respect and eat vegan and vegetarian food whenever I can, but I'm not going to pass up the chance to do rabbit bruschetta. What does rabbit taste like? We're about to find out. You're about to find out. I've had rabbit before. It's been a while, but I've had it. Thank you, Shy. I actually put on, all right, Nugget. You know that you're going to get some food. You just have to calm down. You're acting right now like you're not going to get some food, but I promise you are. Oh, Rick, did you have any just like bread that I could have, like bread and olive oil?
Yeah, we do offer the focacciini, which are 4 little small focaccia rolls.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right away.
Nugget needs to be sure. Yeah. Nugget's going to eat some of this before I really get to eat it. Oh, wow, that's really good. That was really good. It doesn't taste like anything crazy. I mean, I probably would have guessed that it was chicken if you hadn't told me it was rabbit. Like, what meat is this? I might have said that if you're asking me what meat it is, like, it's probably not chicken. But it really does taste like chicken. Is it gamey? No, not really. It just tastes like chicken. Honestly, the aioli and the orange zest and the basil. Dark meat chicken, yeah. Yeah. That's very nice. It is definitely a very fatty meat. Here you go, Nug. There. I'll angle it so you can kind of see when Nug gets his pieces of food. Do I take meds for my anxiety? No. Well, I take an SSRI. So I guess, but yeah, it's definitely something I work on. I think it's partially genetic, but partially, I'm working on just being a little bit more mindful and present and, like meditating or whatever. I'm not really good at that kind of thing. I want to do more of it. So sorry, Thank you. Thank you so much. We're getting bread for Nugget. Here's a little bit more. Here's a little bread for you, bud. Just like anxiety and depression can run in the family. It does for me. But I will say that I am much happier overall now that I've transitioned. That was, if you think about the lowest low that I can hit, it's much higher than it used to be. Like, yeah, sure, I'm still a human. I can still have bad days and feel sad sometimes. Very fatty. Not good though. He's starving. I've already given him a bunch. Is it gamey? It's really not that gamey. Well, thank you, Queen of Four Princesses. Yeah, we're not alone. If you're someone who struggles with that kind of thing in here, you're certainly not alone. Not at all. Thank you so much. Oh, that's fine. That was funny. You put it away from Nugget. Little does he know, this is primarily for Nugget. Ooh, that's hot. Here, let's go. Oh, it's a little bit spicy. Yeah, this has little spices. A few spices on it. What kind of pup? He's a Maltese. Our lipstick ain't moving yet. It will. Don't worry. By the way, they just brought me this delicious bread. Look at this. Mm. Mm. There's rosemary and oregano on there. I don't even care. I don't even care, y'all. I don't. It's that good. You can just Google what an SSRI is, but like sertraline is the generic one. But yeah, so, did I ever explain what bottom surgery was? I'm getting bottom surgery. I actually was trying to edit. I'm making a video to announce the fact that I'm getting bottom surgery. I was going to edit it today, but then drilling was in my apartment and I got really overstimulated and very anxious. It turned my brain from like a fully functioning, like if you wonder why I get upset about music in restaurants or like loud noises or busy areas, today someone was drilling like directly above my apartment. My brain turned from like a fully functioning adult brain to a run, get out of here. Everything is bad. Like, so tough. Ooh. Thank you, Allie Mae. Ooh. Thank you, everyone. So, the surgery process. I have a consultation. Is it dry? No, not at all. It's delicious. It's incredibly moist. So, I have a consultation on the 18th, but before the consultation, the morning of, I have an hour-long class that Kaiser is making me take. Am I getting bottom surgery before top surgery? I mean, I don't want top surgery. Look, I've already got C's right here. And if you don't think they're C's, we can do a live measuring. It's 3 inches difference. C's. I could just see the comments coming. The dog will not break eye contact right now. You probably should get another one, huh?
Hi. Really? I'm going to be stepping off the floor.
No, Rig.
I need to go on break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to go on break, and then at some point I'm going to be coming back on. I'll be coming back through.
Okay.
I just don't know where I'm going to be at in my second shift at this point.
Okay.
But this is Alfredo.
Hi, Alfredo.
Alfredo's
How's it going?
Be taking you through the rest of your lunch today.
Okay.
We have not fired anything just yet, but I was probably going to go ahead and fire the little gems.
Sure.
To let you start enjoying that, and then I will come by and say hello when I get set. Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you, Rick.
May I get you something else to drink before I?
Sure. What was the other
The
one?
chrysanthemum we were talking about.
I did that last time. What about the top one that had like marjoram?
The mango shrubs. Yeah, it's really. Think of it as like a mango, almost like a mango kombucha. To be honest with you, it's got
kombucha.
It's got a little bit of that vinegary kind of sparkle, kind of snap to it. So it's actually quite refreshing, very lovely.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Cool.
Sounds good.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. They sold me. I'm not usually into kombucha, but I'll do it. Hi, Chopsticks. I did a video about my hair 2 videos ago on my TikTok feed. Kombucha has alcohol, but it's not a kombucha. It's vinegar based. There's no kombucha in it. Did Nugget get some treats? Oh, yeah. Don't worry. He's going to get plenty of food over the course of this meal. Can you tell us what you're eating? This is rabbit aioli bruschetta. This is rabbit, olives, basil, aioli, orange zest, and ciabatta. House made. We're at Cotogna. Yeah, bunny rabbit. Rabbit is a pretty common food. Not so much in the US, but in like Europe. Favorite taco place in the city? I'm not sure if I know yet. I'm not sure if I know. I had some really good tacos at what's it called? It's right near Golden Gate Park. It's like Gentleman's Trace or something. Amigo's Trace. I forget what it is. Someone will say it. The word trace is definitely in it. I'm just not sure. Dim sum. We've done dim sum streams before. It's been a while. We almost did yesterday with Dumpling Home, but we ended up somewhere else. So now you can see the lipstick starting to come off a little bit. Oh, well, hi, Brie. Hello. All right, should we move on to some of the bread? Almost time for a lipstick refresh. We could refresh now. It's just going to come off again. But then again, such is life. 24-hour color stay? There's no way. I don't believe it. 24. First off, I don't want 24 hours of color. I want like 6 good hours. Oh yeah, bottom surgery. What else? Feel free. I'm happy to answer questions about it. I've been thinking about it a lot. It actually makes me very happy to talk about, because the fact that I'm not going to have a P and going to have a V makes me incredibly happy to think about and just to look forward to, of like, oh, that's a huge thing that's coming down the line for me, and isn't that going to be so great? What's the recovery time? You're in bed for like a month, but then you're like mostly on your feet after that. You know, you got to be careful and go slow, but you're not like fully recovered for about a year, but you can start being like intimate about 6 months after. Insurance covers, yes. Thank you. By the way, Alfredo, if you want to say hi to the stream, you're more than welcome.
Oh, I'd love to, if you don't mind. Hi, everyone.
You got. Oh, yeah.
Here I am.
This is Alfredo.
Hi, I'm gonna taking over for a bit, but happy to be seen, actually.
If you give it a second, they will like. There it is. Hi, Alfredo. Ooh. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Hi. So kind.
I feel so happy. Thanks.
Yeah, there you go. Anyways, thank you for taking care of us. Appreciate it. So, but yeah, it makes me happy to talk about bottom surgery. So about a year full recovery, but I would imagine that in terms of streaming, who knows what things will look like by the time it happens, because it takes like a year plus to get all of the hair removed before you can do it. Because, sorry no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm talking about like a very...
Just cleaning up the shrub here.
And I'm like, genital hair. You got to get it all removed by Dakota before everything gets flipped inside out. So, delivery options, that I will. Is it multiple surgeries? No, just one. El Farolito is good. I will say depending on which one, it can be clean to lesser extents. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sure. Thank you. Mango shrub. Sounds painful. It is very painful, but also it's worth it because you get something out of it that is very affirming and awesome. There we go. Have I been through the laser hair removal process or the hair removal? It's going to be electrolysis over laser hair. So like they zap every follicle with a needle. Do I have a gym membership in the city? I have my own home gym. I haven't done it down there yet, but I will soon. I'm just waiting on the referral to process. For now, I just get the same electrologist is going to do my face that's going to do down there. She does both. She works primarily with trans women. She says that 98% of her clients are trans women. She's very sweet. She's been doing it for 40 years. So she totally understands. She's cis, but like her whole career has been serving trans people, the trans community. Any other surgeries? I got my cake pops removed. I'm not going to do top surgery. I'm really happy with where I am top wise. Like, and it's still growing. So I went from nothing to C cups in 2 years. So who knows where we'll be in another 2 years. Yes, Danielle. What are cake pops? There's 2 of them, and now I have 0. There was 2. Now I have 0. All right, we'll give Nugget a little bit more bread. Trying to give him the bits that don't have any spices on it.
Your next dish here. This is the little gem hearts
Okay.
with tamales, bay, blue cheese, tom cord grapes, Asian pear, and walnuts.
Okay, and what's the dressing?
Yeah. Oh, let me double check on that. I think it's just like a olive oil and vinegar. Let me double check on that. Okay.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Here. So we got grapes. We got pears. We got walnuts. We got blue cheese. We got a very light dressing. Get ready for some crunching. Oh, I gotta try this. Cake pops and banana split. Ooh, that's a really good way of putting it, Allison. Can someone message me the words banana split just so I remember that? Because that's actually a video. If that video goes viral, Allison, and with a banana split, it's you. So thank you. Hi.
Yeah. It's a blue cheese vinaigrette. Actually.
Blue cheese vinaigrette.
Excellent.
Awesome. Thank you. Someone message me that. Not in the chat, like outside. Banana split with 2 scoops. There it is. So yeah, I got them separately, but if I had known that I was going to I'm glad I got them removed. But typically it's one fell swoop. If they can do it pretty easily, 2 for 1. Thank you, awesome. That's a blue cheese vinaigrette. Very refreshing. Not like they didn't skimp on the dressing. Lettuce is fresh. Remember, Rick was telling us about how special the dressing is, or the lettuce. They basically like have their own farm. Thoughts on the drink? It's very good. Here, I'll give you tasting notes. What year did I graduate high school? 2011. Makes me 30. College in 2015. They compared it to a kombucha. It's nowhere near as like acidic. It's like if a kombucha is a 10 out of 10 of booch, it's like a 2 out of 10. But that's a good thing because the flavor is like way more there than just like kombucha. What state? I went to high school in Florida, and then I graduated from McAllister College in 2015. People either love or hate blue cheese. Is anyone like medium on blue cheese? There's got to be someone here that's like, I could take or leave blue cheese. I'll eat it, but I don't like it that much. There's got to be someone. What state do I live in? This is San Francisco. It's lighting up on my neck. It's a microphone. But yeah, so, God, I'm so excited. Like literally, I kind of wish I could fast forward time to talk to my surgeon like right now. No on the blue cheese. High school reunion, unfortunately, my 10-year fell like deep in the heart of COVID, 2021. So it didn't happen. I don't know if it ever will. But I'm still in touch with a lot of my classmates because there's only 50 of us. I went to a pretty small school. Like Tim, who's on my podcast all the time, we went to school. Brandon lives in Pacifica. He's never been on the podcast, but I've talked about him. Yeah, 50 people in my grade. I would say that like I'm still on good speaking terms. Like I keep up with maybe a quarter of the people in my grade. You know, 50. Thank you, Jessica. Do you want I went to college in Minnesota. Yeah, I went to McAllister College. 70 in my class. It was a boarding school. Yeah, mine was a private school. 13. Oh my God. XO. Oh, well, XOXO. The podcast is called My Trans Best Friend. It's in the link in my bio, as is the Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal if you want to contribute to this meal. Go. I live in Minneapolis. Nice. Yeah, 200 is also small. 50 is microscopic. I know that. McAllister in the Twin Cities, yeah. They're spelled M-A-C, but yeah. Did you ever find shoes? Yes. I got a nice pair of Skechers slip-ons. Now, they're either delivered today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. 1,800 in your graduating class is wild. 70. Over 500. I can't imagine. I really lucked out with my high school, even though it had a lot of problems, mostly me getting bullied, which we don't have to get into. I still learned a lot. Like, there was I learned how to write pretty well. So by the time I got to college, it was like not a huge shock. Favorite theme park? Oh my God. Probably Universal Studios, Orlando. I can't go there anymore, unfortunately. I would not feel safe in the state of Florida, but maybe sometime soon. I do love like the Florida theme parks. Lipstick is smeared. Thank you for saying. Would I ever live in Florida? I did for like 10 years, but it's just not a safe place right now. But one day I'll get back there. In the meantime, I really want to get to Disneyland, Universal Hollywood. Yeah, I want to go to all the California ones too. I just don't have. I don't have like a reason to at the moment. Like I would love to go with a friend or with a date. Hi, Jaden. Hello. Yeah, if you're not sure why Florida is not safe, just Google anti-trans legislation, and Florida will. You don't even have to top up Florida. Type in Florida, it will come up. It will come up. Yeah. Have I been to Canada? No, I have not. User46, new viewer. I love your vibe. Thank you, User46. 24 hour. I'm pretty good with the lipsticks I have. The Sephora lip stains do what I need them to do. Have I picked a Halloween costume? Yes, I'm going to be Miss Frizzle. Very excited for that. All the stuff is arriving today, actually. Dog's name is Nugget. I'm talking about you. Nugget. Hi from Scotland. Hello. What happens if my meal isn't covered? I pay for it. That's what happens. Miss Frizzle, I love it. Me too. These are very mini little grapes. Look how small these grapes are. They're halves, but like, you can imagine how small those are. They're like little tiny grapes. Thorn from Hex. I'm not sure what that is. Hello from Wales. Dark burgundy hair. Yeah. Halloween in Disneyland. I would love to do that. I need to get to Disneyland. I need to go. I need to find someone to do the trip with me. And I just don't have any plans currently. What did I get for my main meal? What did we get, Nugget? We got coin stamped pasta and a pizza. So this is still in the appetizer phase. Oh, I appreciate that, Catherine. Yeah, maybe I'll go with Katie. She seemed down. I don't know if she's a theme park type connoisseur like I am, but I would love to do that with her. I'm your favorite creator. Thank you, Proud Mama. Used to work for Disney World when I lived in Florida. Nice. Yeah, I had a lot of friends who used to work there, having gone to high school in Florida. A lot of people end up working at Disney World and Universal for like the first few years after college. Hi, Tina. fashion inspo, probably like 90s TV. The Power Rangers is one of them. Kimberly. Although today is more like the Orange Ranger. Oh, well, thank you, Janae. Hi, Dreaming. Thank you, Pearl. I appreciate that, Dino. By the way, it's transgender. No one is a transgender. It's just a transgender person. So like it's an adjective as opposed to a noun. There are no transgenders. It's just a transgender person. So you know, I am an Aquarius. Yes. Lots of love from Canada. Thank you. If you go to Disneyland for Halloween, you go trick or treating as an adult. I would love to do that. Thank you, Ken Rain. Thank you, John. Thanks, everyone. Where'd I get the cute earrings? They were a gift. And I think you can just get them on Amazon. No, you're fine, Dino. I'm glad you're here. Do I have siblings? Yes. Sibling. His name's Gabe. He's a very, very good guy. Very supportive. He's 20. He's about to turn 25. If I wasn't an influencer, what would my other dream job be? I don't know. Probably something in the realm of this. I would still want to create somehow. I wouldn't be entirely opposed to like voiceover work, some sort of acting. I don't know. A creator of some kind. Because I've always wanted to create. I always have that energy. But I mean, this is my dream job. Thank you, Sandy. I watch you after work to relax. I love your live. Thank you, Proud Mama. Thank you, Mama Ray. There's a bus right next to me. I don't know if you can hear it. Ola from Spain. Good counselor for queer teens. Yeah, definitely. I used to be in education. I used to run like a school pre-transition. That bus is loud. I watch after work to unwind. Glad you're here. If you do like these lives, you can subscribe to help me be able to keep doing this. In a perfect world, I will say this. I know a very common criticism of this stream is that I do often remind that donations are appreciated. In a perfect world, if everyone who watched subscribed, it would never be an issue. You can subscribe on TikTok or on Patreon. Was I a teacher? Yes, but I was more of an administrator than anything. Thank you, Mamie. Mamie? I think Mamie. Or, I don't know. That might be Mommy. Thank you, Bree Bree. I appreciate that. Thank you, Nicole. I'm glad, Lynn. What does it mean to subscribe? It just means that it's like Netflix, but for me, where you pay $10 a month, and even though it's free regardless, it helps me pay my rent and for the meals. Thank you, user. If you were my son's teacher, I'd love that. Well, I enjoyed my time as a teacher / administrator, but the emotional labor and the stress and kind of the lack of overall appreciation that America has for its teachers and pay, it just wasn't doable for me. You can subscribe for free or it's $10 monthly. You can watch these streams for free no matter what, period. However, if you want to go the extra mile and make sure that I'm able to keep streaming for free, you can subscribe for $10 a month. If you do that, you get access to our Discord, which is kind of like our community hub. I am getting bottom surgery, yes. Nutrition is inspiring to me. Even being straight, I need to use my voice more. I mean, in a perfect world, no one has to... Oh my God, Shona. Wow. Shona, are you there? Not sure your Venmo is. Leslie, and if you go into my bio and then you click my link tree, it's in there. Let me know if you can't find it again. There you are, Shona. Shona 2.0, Shona P 2.0 just sent $40. The caption was, enjoy your meal. Everyone say thank you to Shona. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. Yeah, Allison went down. Thank you very much. Hearts. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. It's not just paying for the meals, it's also paying rent. What was I saying? Do you have a P.O. box? No, I don't have a P.O. box, unfortunately. As much as I would love a P.O. box, cost aside, because they are pretty expensive, I know if I put an address out there, people would send terrible things. And it's kind of hard to, you can't really like give it out selectively, unfortunately. Patreon not support you as much, even though it's 10 every month plus people sending money. Honestly, like, it's still a bit of, it's a tenuous thing because living in San Francisco is very expensive. The meals ultimately, as you know, expensive. It ultimately comes down to if you think what I do has value. I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people don't. I know what I do has value. It's up to you if you agree with me or not. But yeah, Patreon in theory could like pay all the bills, but it's not big enough to do that. Honestly, that's why. But let's not talk about money anymore. I've said it enough. Okay, what were we talking about? Bottom surgery, Miss Frizzle. What else do we want to talk about? Oh, I completely destroyed the salad, and I'm totally ready for the next thing. Estrogen. Yes, I'm on estrogen. I'm on estrogen. Oh, there's a good question. Allie says, how can I help my sibling who is transitioning? Call them by the right name. It's number one. Actually, the lovelies who are here often, what's number two? We get this question a lot. What's the second thing? Number two? What's number? It's always the same. Number one, call them by the right name. Number two, yep, extra slot. Use the right pronouns. Number three, what's number three? What's number three? Y'all got this. I believe in you. Oh, I love this. Be supportive, yeah. Love them, yes. Remind them that you love them every single day. Yep, that's it. You don't need to have all the answers. They'll figure it out. They'll figure that stuff out over time. You just gotta support them and be there for them by doing the basics of correct name, correct pronouns, and reminding them you love them. Well, honestly, it doesn't matter if you're trans or not. You're always going to want to use the right name, the right pronouns, and remind them you love them. Will my voice change over time? No, that won't. Estrogen doesn't bring your voice up. When did I know I wanted to transition? Am I still doing the tip challenge? Yes, 100%. Anything that goes over the tip challenge, over the cost of the meal, will go to the tip. Microphone is from Amazon. You got it, Mandy. Like it says, feed me. Yeah. I don't agree with your lifestyle, but I'm not judging at all. I mean, Sarah Bear, are you still there, Sarah Bear? Are we cool if I address this comment? I don't know if y'all want to go down this rabbit hole today. We can. I do want to address Sarah Bear really quick, but I will say, Sarah Bear, if you're there, saying like, I don't agree with your lifestyle, but I'm not judging is kind of like a paradox, right? Of like, I don't agree. Well, first off, the fact that it's a lifestyle is incorrect. It's not a choice. And the second off, saying that you're not judging is forgiving yourself for a thing that you shouldn't be forgiving yourself for, right? Like Sarah Bear saying, oh, I'm not judging, is allowing yourself not to feel any guilt about judging because you're not judging. But in reality, you have to understand how much that sentence can hurt, right? Like, think about it this way. Sarah Bear, if you're religious, for example, right? Like, what if I were to say to you, I don't agree with the fact that you're a Christian person, but I'm not judging, right? Like, wouldn't that hurt you? Because obviously it's a backhanded thing, right? Obviously I'm judging you if I said that. So just know when you say that, it doesn't come across as like, oh, that's so nice of you. I appreciate it. I'm like one of the good ones. It's not a lifestyle. It is not a choice. It is just the way I was born. So we don't need you to agree with it. We need you to agree that we need you to acknowledge that it's valid. It's not a choice, right? So, anyways. It's not a lifestyle. No, it is. We had this conversation the other day of, I'm here. I'm a trans person saying to you that being trans is not a choice. There are other trans people in this chat who right now can type if they think it's a choice or not. I would imagine 100% of people will say it's not a choice. So I'm telling you this. Trans people or other trans people, every other trans person is telling you this. Why are you correct? Why are you correct about it? If you're not a trans person, you're saying it is a choice, and every other trans person is saying it isn't, why are you correct? Also, there are a couple gifts that just came through. I want to say thank you to those people. All right. Number 1, Leslie. Leslie, are you there? Well, Tabitha says you don't have to agree, just respect people's choices. Tabitha, I'm telling you right now that it's not a choice. So I guess you tell me, Tabitha, is it that you don't believe me? That I, a trans person, am telling you it's not a choice? Or is there something else I'm missing, right? Because if, trans people are systematically oppressed in a huge way, especially right now. So why would we choose to do this? Why would we choose to marginalize ourselves? And I guess maybe even more down to it, like, why don't you believe me when I tell you that? You tell me. What is it that, why don't you believe it? I believe it's a choice. You believe it's not. Simple as that. Well, Haley, are you a trans person? Because I guess my question for you, Haley, is you're telling me you believe it's a choice. And you're not a trans person. I'm telling you it is not a choice. It's not a choice. And you are saying I'm wrong. So why am I wrong? Why am I wrong? You tell me. So thank you to Leslie. No, you can deliver it. Yeah.
This is the Corsetti Stampati. So it's just a very simple dish featuring basil, garlic, pesto. Corsetti means coins, so it's
nice. Is there a design on it?
There sometimes is.
I can see there's like little letters sort of on
sometimes it. Sometimes people do ridges, but yeah, they usually try to put something on it too.
Very cool. Thank you very much. Real quick, I want to say thank you to all of the lovely people who have gifted today. Leslie, I saw you. Thank you, Leslie. Leslie sent $25. So thank you very much, Leslie. Chelsea sent $15. Thank you so much, Chelsea. Everyone say thank you to Chelsea and Leslie. And now, Mandy, girl, you were so generous. You and Ricky, thank you very much. Mandy, Ricky, and Leslie, thank you. And thank you for the galaxies, y'all. That is very sweet. Oh, Steph, if it's asking for the last 4 digits of your phone number, it's hard to see, but you can press a button that skips that step. You can press a button to skip that step. Okay, but I want to go back to that. Thank you, Mandy. So back to the choice thing, because I want to drill down on this, okay? We're going to let this cool for a second. I'm telling you the sky is blue. I'm looking up at the sky and telling you it's blue. You're looking down at the ground and saying, no, it's not. That's your opinion, right? That it's not blue. But I'm the one looking at the sky. So why don't you believe me? Right? I'm the one who has the access to the information. I'm the trans person that knows if it's a choice or not. So why is it that you don't believe me when I say it's not a choice, right? They don't want to believe you. That's why it's possible. Oh yes, Stephanie, I saw that come through. Stephanie just sent $10. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, like it's just who you are. It's like being gay. I guess here's a question. It is the gold coin stuff. I want to say so. Okay, someone who's here. Who? Thank you, Stephanie. Someone who believes that being trans is a choice. I want you to answer me. If being trans is a choice, does that mean that being gay is also a choice? Question. We all have our opinions. Saba, answer me. Answer me that. Is being gay also a choice? Or is being gay not a choice? Because I feel like, is TikTok your job? Yes, it is. Thank you, Sandy. Where did you subscribe to? On TikTok? I must have missed that. Thank you, Sandy. Everyone say thank you to Sandy. Okay, so if you believe that being gay is a choice, okay. Wild. That is such a crazy. I wish it's kind of just like a gobsmacked, like, I don't know what to say to that other than I really hope that you meet a queer person and change your mind about it. I really hope so. All right, let's see how this coin pasta is. So here, I'll give you this. Here, so it's quite thin. It is stamped with something. Let's see. It looks like it's stamped to look like a Roman coin of some kind. Like they said, I can't tell what exactly it is because it kind of got boiled away. But you can sort of see there's some like letters on there. I don't know if I'd be able to show you, but oh, wow. Very simple. It's pesto. So like very olive oil, basil, pesto. It's a little pasta taco. A Paco. It's delicious. Being bi isn't a choice. No. Being gay isn't a choice. Being trans isn't a choice. I guess at the end of the day, if you're someone who believes that being gay is a choice or that being trans is a choice, after gay and trans people telling you it's not, I would hope that you would look in the mirror and ask yourself, why don't I believe those people? If I'm not gay or trans, and gay and trans people are telling me that it's not a choice, why don't I believe them? If I'm looking in the mirror at myself, why not? That's the part that really trips me up. I don't understand why you wouldn't believe those people. It's the same as left and right hand. Being left-handed isn't a choice. Being right-handed isn't even a choice. Neither are a choice. It's just the way you're born. Being straight isn't a choice. Yeah. If did you choose to be straight? Yeah, you didn't. You just are. Yeah. So I'm saying I'm a cat, a choice. Well, Susie Q, you're simply not a cat, though, right? But I am trans. You can say you're a cat, but we can look at you and see you're not. I am trans because I actually am trans, right? There's no like, what your example is based on a lie, right? A like cruel joke that's kind of like a circular logic that doesn't really make sense. So yeah, I guess just ask yourself, why don't you believe gay and trans people? What do we have to gain from lying to you? That's really good. What do we have to gain? I don't know. I have no reason to lie to you. I have no reason to lie to you. Anyways. Yes, we can talk about the food. It's wildly delicious. It's like perfectly al dente too. Yeah, we can change the topic. Is there any cheese involved? Probably. Actually, maybe not. Maybe probably within the pesto. Is it stamped pasta? Yes. They're stamped to look like Roman coins. It's folded here, but. Oh, really good. We still have a pizza coming. Did you ask for that meal? Yeah. I ordered. We ordered earlier. Basil featured the last time I saw you. I eat a lot of Italian food. With bottom surgery, is there sensation when you're healed? Yes, there is. Quite a bit of it, actually. Eventually, everything goes back to like normal. Can you blank? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You have bottom surgery? But wait, can you do the thing? Yes, you can. You have to heal, but you'll get there. I know, it's awesome. Have I chosen a doctor? I have a surgeon, but I haven't had my consult. I haven't had my initial consult with her yet. Does it self glaze? Asks Ash V. There are certain methods you can get it done, like newer methods. Yes, it does. It does. How long does it take to heal? Like depends on like what level of healing, but fully 100% healed is a year. Is daily dilation terrible? No. I've seen dilation happen many times with Katie. It's not bad at all. You good, bud? You good? Okay, man. Water go down the wrong pipe. Cough it up. Cough it up, bud. You got it. You got it. Cough it up. I know, you're not used to eating water while you're sitting down drinking water. Thank you. Yeah, puffy cough. He's good. Do we leave the last... I missed that one. My friend's blank was done too tight. Yeah, that's possible. You just got to make sure you get the right surgeon. Was you ever in a situation where you thought someone was going to be transphobic, but then they weren't? Sure. I've also been in situations where I thought someone was going to be transphobic, and they were. I'm not going to change my voice. I'm booked for cake pop removal next month. Oh, nice, Gwen. Any advice? It's normal to be nervous. Have a plan for recovery. We did move tables to whoever asked. It was too sunny at the other one. Thank you, Becca and Jen. What am I eating? This is stamped pasta, like Roman coin stamped pasta. Thank you, Miss Sue. This is pasta, and we have a pizza coming after this. Thank you, everyone. Thought the mic was a locket. I know. It's a very common question. Ooh, come on. Come on. Thank you, Brianna. I appreciate that. The restaurant is called Cotogna. Cotogna. What's on the pasta? It's like a Roman coin looking thing. It's hard to say because it kind of got boiled away, but they definitely stamped it with a thing. That's going to take off the rest of the lipstick right there. Am I going to see the new Saw movie? No, I don't like those movies. The dog is like, share. Yeah, unfortunately, this isn't one I can share. What's in the pasta? It was just like handmade pasta, basil and olive oil. Really pretty simple. Very good. How old am I? Oh, thank you, Kristen. I'm 30. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Name of the restaurant is Cotogna. Will I please go see the Taylor Swift movie? I'm not really interested in the Taylor Swift movie. I'm sure it's great, but I'm not really a Swiftie. I don't dislike Taylor Swift at all. I think she's great, but her music doesn't really appeal to me. I've had some songs that I like. You Need to Calm Down was fun. Bad Blood was fun. Shake It Off, I mean, it's fun. But other than that, Cotogna is the best restaurant in San Francisco. I agree, it's really good. Have I had top and bottom surgery? No, I have not. I'm going to get bottom but not top. I like her OG songs. Yeah, she seems very nice. She does a lot of good things for the world, I think, but her music is not something I'm like super interested in. Oh, thank you, Siri. Have I been to Quince? No, I would like to go to Quince. The top is from Cider. What's my favorite band? Oh God, band is such a big, or not? It's such a like a niche term for rock music. I guess I don't know if I have a favorite band, nor do I have a favorite musician. I go through song phases and like types of music over, months at a time that I like, and then so I don't really. I mean, I like electronic music. I like lounge music, like chill beats kind of thing. Not necessarily the lo-fi stuff. I do like that, but more upbeat than lo-fi, but less upbeat than EDM. Somewhere in the middle. Do I like Gaga? Gaga falls in the same boat for me as Taylor Swift of like, she does good things. She's, ally. I think she's queer herself. Bi, I think. I'm saving you from your microbiome class. What, Sugary? What if Sugary? Okay, y'all. Roll with me on this. Okay, because Sugary is in microbiology right now, and I am not microbiology. Let's try and give Sugary a little bit of microbiology. Okay, I want from until I say stop. Start talking about microbiology. Go for it. I can do it. So, biology, of course, the study of life. We know this. Bio means life. Biology is the study of life. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Indeed. Did you know that 70% of our body is water? Did you know that? Microcells. My daughter hates it. Do neurons count? Talk about them neurons. Skip the ad. Anaerobic versus aerobic. Cytoplasm jelly. I don't know what skip ad means other than you want me to change topic. I've heard from Little Mix. Yes, isn't Little Mix the Stomp Your Feet? Da, 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 da. That one. Osmosis, that's a good one. What's up, Lily? Hi, blonde redhead. Wait, Candace? Is that your name? You were here a while back giving us drama? Am I remembering that correctly? Like a month or two ago? Yes, Candace. Okay. Do you have an update on your drama? Dendrites. Ah, yes, dendrites. Microscope. Do you have an update on your drama? You have to refresh us what your drama is. Because I remember there was drama, but I forget what the drama was. Germs, that's a good one. Mandy, I'll have to send you the playlist that kind of gives you an overview. Do I like biscuits and gravy? I think biscuits and gravy can be done very poorly. Having grown up in the South, I know this. But I'm not opposed to it. I'm usually not going to order it at a restaurant. Biofilm, white blood cells, yes. Biology. Lily, I got my license. Congrats. That's awesome. Yellow. I do not know what that is, Chelsea. Like jaundice? Feel like you like Lana Del Rey or Blink-182. No to Lana. And I mean, I like pop punk as much as the next like late millennial. But I wouldn't say that Blink-182 is my favorite brand of pop punk. Thank you, Alfredo. Oh, sorry.
Got it.
Good. Show the dog. Okay. This is Nugget. Come here. Here you go. Biscuits and gravy. It's a very American food. If it's American biscuits are like more like scones, and gravy is in this case white, like sausage gravy. Are we ready for the tip challenge? Hey, I'm here. I would say we're getting close let's see, doing the math here. We're probably about at covering the meal, roughly. So more or less, any money after this will go to the guy, Alfredo. Hi from Puerto Rico. Hello.
If I may.
Yes.
Just gonna drop it over here.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
I hope it's okay that I'm here. Like, well,
No, there's no one. We don't open for dinner till 4:30, and then people won't come in all at once. So you're doing fine.
Cool.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. How much is the meal? I don't know yet. Can I take the puppy home? Yeah. Nugget. Yeah, come over here, bud. Where'd I get the stroller? On Amazon. It's like $100. Pancakes or waffles? Waffles. Duh, waffles. You like the orange tea? It's from cider. Yes, it is. You know, today was one of those days where I was getting dressed, and it's Three Wheels. You know, I was like, should I try the orange shirt? I'm not sure. And I was like, I looked at other shirts that I think are objectively cuter, but something about the vibe of the orange today was really, really doing it for me. Yeah. He does have cataracts, yes. Belgian waffles, 100%. Stroop waffles? Come on now. I love Stroop waffles. Part of San Francisco. I'm in Cotogna right now. Fleetwood Mac? No, not really. I wouldn't say I have like favorite bands. I have bands that I like, artists that I like, but I don't know. Frank Ocean, no. Fleet Foxes, no. AC/DC, yeah. Kylie Minogue, yeah. I mean, you can keep naming them and I'll tell you, but I don't know. Charlie XCX, you know, I know all these people. I've heard music from them, but I'm not like, oh my God, Charlie XCX. Waffle is the best with hot chocolate. Yeah, I hear that. And I don't even know. Oh, Machine Gun Kelly? No. Cure, no. Country music, no. Eminem, Alt J, Shania Twain, no. Adele, Ariana Grande, metal, no. Jazz hop, yeah, maybe jazz hop. Queen, I really loved Queen in high school. Beyonce, Hozier, Kelly Clarkson, Savage Garden, Prince, Beatles, Halsey. Yeah, none of these really. Bruno Mars, Nicki Minaj. Here's one. It's a group that I really like called Polo and Pan. Polo and Pan. P-A-N. P-O-L-O space and space Pan, like Peter Pan. That's like, even though I like a lot of different music, that group tickles my like, oh my God, I could listen to this for the rest of my life every day kind of like brain feels. So if you want to go check them out, a lot of like my taste in music is in that range of stuff. 1975, sure. Bonobo is good. It's a little more lo-fi than I like, but yeah. No, we still have a pizza to go. Oh, thank you, Carrington. Carrington sent $20. Are you there, Carrington? I know it takes a minute or two to get back from whatever app you came from. Thank you, Carrington. That's very sweet. And Tiffany. Oh, my. Was that Tiff as in short reprises? It might be short reprises, Tiff. Carrington, I see you. Everyone say thank you to Carrington with a K. And then Tiff. Thank you. Thank you both. Thank you very much. Tiff sent $10. Carrington sent $20. Thank you, y'all. Thank you very much, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Springsteen? No, I don't like Springsteen. I'm not into that like dad rock, like U2, Springsteen, Talking Heads. What was the other one that I was thinking of? Like Chili Peppers. It's all fine. It's not like, oh my God. How do I send a tip? Oh, thank you, Lisa. I have Venmo and Cash App and PayPal in my bio. Yeah. I'll do the math at the end to, of course, we'll tip 20%, but to see like if there's much more than 20%, because everything else that doesn't will go to the server. Creedence Clearwater, Evanescence. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to pop punk, I really liked MCR. MCR is probably the Fall Out Boy, like early fall. Hi, Rick. Oh, Nugget season. He's like, no, why are you moving me now? Of all times. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Charlie pizza with the kamatuna, tomato, cipollini, onion, parmigiano, olive oil, and buffalo mozzarella.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Nugget's not happy. He's like, wait, I wanted to stay. I was in your lap because I wanted this. How often do I eat out? 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, usually. Sometimes we'll do cooking streams at my house. Puppy pizza. Nugget is like sniffing. Ooh, nice. Thank you.
I also came by to say goodbye. I'm heading out now.
Oh my God.
Back.
I'm sorry.
No worries at all. I was just covering break. You actually kept me. I was going to be alone otherwise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so thank you for coming by. Thank
you for
making me famous.
You want to come over here and say hi one more time?
Hi.
Say bye to Alfredo. Bye. Christine was already saying it.
Well, thanks everybody.
It takes a second, but it will come. It'll be like boom, 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 boom. Hi, everyone. There it is. Hi, bye. Hi, bye. All right. Nice to meet you too. Oh my, this pizza is piping hot. Hi, Marianne. Thank you. Nugget, buddy. You're doing this like I haven't given you so much food already today. Like I haven't stuffed your face full of food already today. Thank you. Figured out you like house music. House, definitely. Yeah, I like house. More chill house. But yeah. All right. We're still not quite eating temperature yet. We're almost there. Nugget is insatiable, I know. Pizza looks good. It is smelling very good. I'll tell you that much. I will give Nugget a piece of the crust so he can give us a preview. Is it good? Someone sent a Cash App. Kristen sent $1. Thank you, Kristen. Much appreciated. No, all good. I appreciate it. $1, $10, $100. It all goes to the same place. Thank you very much. In Canon, how I donate? Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. They're all there. You can use PayPal via. I don't know about Venmo and Cash App, but definitely PayPal. Thank you, Florida Girl. Yeah, for those of you telling me to wash my hands, it's my dog. Oh, wow. It's very good. It's not too salty. I always get worried about that with guanciale. It's good. I'm the same way with my puppy. Yeah, I feel that. Where do I live? In San Francisco. Does it have artichoke? No. It's onions, cherry tomatoes, I think mustard greens, Italian bacon, which is guanciale, like pork cheek, and I think peppers. Is that a pepper? Might be a tomato or a pepper. It's very good. Thank you, Southern Peach. No aioli tonight, but I'll tell you what. This crust is good enough. Thank you, Jade. Jade sent $10. Or 10, sorry, 2. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate that. Did I get Nugget as a puppy? No, I did not. I got him in February from a senior shelter. Looks like spinach. I know. It's not. It's like Japanese mustard greens, apparently. Thank you, Southern Peach. Are you from the South? I'm assuming you're from the South. But so am I. I'm born in Georgia. He's so well behaved. As long as you're giving him food consistently, he's well behaved. Do I know much about Nugget's past? I really don't. He was a stray when they found him. The shelter found him. So they don't know anything. He was house trained. But, you know, he came with health problems. Maybe that was it. He is very cute. I agree. Yeah, I'll make it so you can see him a little bit better. Georgia here, Raleigh, North Carolina. I feel that. Does Nugget ever get sick from people food? No, I try not to give him too much of it. And also, what I do give him I try to make like pretty mild. I don't give him like greasy meats and stuff. Like crust. If we have pizza, he gets crust. Yeah, it is very good. Did I make it? No. We're at a restaurant. Dirty Merble. Hi, Vibe So High. What's up? Puppy's name is Nugget. Very curious about what Mama's doing. What do you mean, Mama? Oh.
Enjoying the pizza?
It's delicious.
Wonderful. Okay.
Thank you so much. Pizza bones equals crust. Yeah. Hi, Tigger. What kind of pizza is it? Like mustard greens, tomatoes, onions, Italian bacon. I try to eat outside. I try to eat outside, mostly because it's well lit and generally quieter than inside, and the reception is better. Me and my partner together still. I don't really have a partner. I'm dating someone named Katie, but I wouldn't call her my partner. I really like Katie. I'm actually very into Katie, which is kind of scary because it's the first real relationship I've ever had. Possibly if it turns into a relationship, trying to like not do the thing where I've just never, I've had relationships. I don't know if I were to say that, saying that out loud, I know there's probably a lot of women out there who I've dated in the past who would be like, ugh, to that statement of saying I've never been in a relationship before. I have, technically. Long-term ones. But pre-transition, I wasn't able to forge an emotional connection with people like I do now. And that makes me think that, I was like not really doing relationships right back then. You accidentally call her Katie in person because it's not her real name. Yeah. I haven't, but I'm always afraid I will. But she knows that her stream code name is Katie. I should make sweet potato treats for Nugget. Maybe I will. Thank you, Elvisa. Katie is also trans, yes. What do you mean, him? This is delicious, y'all. Where were we yesterday? We were at an Italian place as well, right? Amano. This is better. Yeah, 100% Lily. I didn't really love myself back then, so it's hard to love anyone else. Impossible. But then now that I do love myself, it's like, is Katie into me just as much? I'm not sure. I think so. I mean, it's hard to say. I hope so. She said she's into me. I talked to my child today and used the right pronouns. Heck yes, Tigger. I remember we talked about this yesterday. Your kid is they. Did they say anything about it? Did they notice? I would imagine they notice. I'm 30. Who was asking? My dog is very cute. I know. I'm eating steamed soup dumplings. Now that sounds good. He's eyeballing the pizza. We'll give him. How about that? Crunch, crunch, crunch. Yes, they noticed and they were so happy. Yes. Yes. For refreshing, for those who don't know what just happened, Tigger came in yesterday and casually dropped that they were struggling, remembering to call their kid, use they, them pronouns with their kid, who's non-binary and uses they, them pronouns. And I remember I said something to the effect of, I believe you can do it and know how much it's going to mean to your kid if you do. And wouldn't you know, they did, and they noticed today, and they were so happy. Y'all, that's what I do for. Right there. That's all it is. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. I'm so happy, Tigger. Do I ever get noticed in public by people who like your lives? Yes. Quite frequently, actually. Usually whenever I'm out wearing like something, it's one thing if I go out in like incognito mode and have sunglasses on, or, I'm not particularly dressed up. But when I'm wearing anything like I'm wearing right now, yeah, typically I'll get recognized. Sometimes a couple times. It's very nice. I was with Katie on Sunday, and I got recognized in front of her, and it was quite funny. Can I explain non-binary? Yeah. So you know how, Elvisa, how I was assigned male at birth, right? So they said, oh, you have a P, that makes you a boy. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean just because you have a certain body part that makes you a boy. You might be a girl, and you're born that way, right? You could be boy or girl. Oh, couldn't you be somewhere in the middle too, right? Like you still transition from boy to something. For me, girl, man to woman, right? But some people transition from man to non-binary, somewhere in the middle, not quite woman or androgynous, maybe more feminine but not quite woman, or maybe slightly less masculine but not quite man. You're still transitioning. You're still a trans person. You're just not necessarily on one of the two ends of the binary, like man, woman. You're either somewhere in between or something else entirely. That's what it is. Trans non-binary. That's what I just did. I know Nugget once more. I haven't seen Ronnie in a while. No, I don't really. We don't really see each other much anymore. But I hope she's doing well. Does my cake pop stick still work without cake pops? Says April's World. Yes, it does. It's a common misconception that cake pops are the thing that make your cake pop stick work. It's not true. For cis men and trans women, it's not that. Those aren't the things that make it work. It's not like that's the gasoline for the car. It's a much more complicated system than that. So I don't have any issues with it, even without cake pops. And I certainly haven't gotten complaints. Will I ever be public with Katie on live? No, she's not really someone who wants to be on camera. Thank you, Twiggy. My parents always been supportive. Yes. Hi, Daria. Why remove cake pops and not the whole package? I didn't want to at the time. That's all it is. But I am now I'm going back now that I know for sure I want bottom surgery. And I'm very excited about that. Good Chino. My child is trans, non-binary. They are awesome. There you go. Of course, April's World. My little pregnant tush is eyeing that pizza. This is for you. I have my daughter's friends over because their family doesn't accept them being trans. I'm so sorry, Gina. Good for you. Thank you for doing that. What's cake pops mean? It's the two thingies that I got removed. The two little thingies that I was born with. Removed. They don't make testosterone anymore. Will we see you while in recovery? Sure. But also, I'm not getting bottom surgery for a while. It's such a long process. It won't happen for another year plus. You're not, Alyssa. You're not. Yeah, people not getting that euphemism. It doesn't always occur to everyone. That's okay. Sounds painful. Getting the cake pops removed? I mean, yes, but it really wasn't that bad. It was like a month of the first couple days I wasn't able to walk. But I did walk out of the hospital. They rolled me out and then I stood up and got in a car and then, got upstairs. But, it was a couple days of really being mostly on the couch. But then it's fine. Beyond that. Me too, missus. Give the dog a little piece. Okay. Am I into cis females? Heck yeah, I am. Cis women, trans women, non-binary feminine people. I'll take all kinds. In fact, the majority of the people I've dated are cis women. I haven't dated anyone. Cis. Certainly, haven't. For the most part, I did go on a date with someone in February 2022 who was a cis woman. She wasn't really my type, but not because she was cis. Aren't I with someone? Yeah, I agree, Gina. Thank you. What's on the necklace? It's a microphone. It's lagging. I think that might... Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure why I was lagging. Should be okay though. What's my type? My type, like I'm really into feminine people. So that might mean, when we're talking about cis women, you have like women who are more like lipstick lesbians, who are going to wear dresses and skirts and, maybe more makeup and just feminine in their presentation. It's also an energy versus cis women who are more butch, right? And that's not a bad word. It just kind of describes a more masculine vibe and aesthetic, right? Like backward baseball caps, jeans, like white t-shirt, that kind of look. And then there's everything in between. But I'm more into feminine women, cis or trans, and then also non-binary feminine people. So it doesn't really matter what parts are there. It's the femininity for me. Bottom surgery covered by insurance. My insurance will mostly cover it, but it isn't always covered. Am I going to change my voice? No. No plans to. I like my voice. It's a good voice. It's a good voice. What is CIS? Is cis. It means that the gender you were assigned at birth is the one you actually are, as opposed to me, the gender I was assigned at birth was incorrect. I had to transition to one that I was, to the one that I am. Why do I always talk gender issues? It's an important thing to be talking about right now, to help people get on board with the fact that trans people exist, because it's a tough world out there for us right now. And I do this, first off, because I like it and I have fun doing it. And I can support myself doing it, this and other things. But it's advocacy, right, for something that is very important. That's why I talk about it. How's the electrolysis coming? Pretty well. It's still pretty early on. But yeah, it's going well. Transition to one you preferred not was. Now, that's actually, we talked about this before with Miss E, but I'll pin your comment just to kind of, so we can talk about it. So, Miss E, can I ask, are you trans? Well, I chew, if you're still there, of course. All right, that was cool. There you go, bud. Miss E, are you still there? I'm assuming that Miss E isn't trans. Like I said before, if you are someone who is saying that being trans is a choice, and I am someone who is trans and telling you that it's not a choice, why don't you believe me? Because I'm telling you directly, as a trans person who wakes up every morning as a trans woman, being trans is not a choice. I did not choose this. I chose to transition when I realized I was a woman, i.e. I took hormones, changed my name, came out publicly. But like, why would I lie to you? You know what I'm saying? You did make a choice to be trans. Well, Kim, same question to you. Why don't you believe me? I'm telling you you're wrong as a trans person. You're telling me that as a trans person, I'm wrong about myself and all other trans people. In a situation, like I said earlier, I'm looking at the sky and telling you it's blue. You're looking at the ground and telling me it's not blue. You refuse to look up at the sky and see that it's blue. But I'm the one with the information. I'm the one telling you, hey, the sky is blue. I can see it. I see it. I'm looking at it right now. Look up. And, you'll understand. And you say, no, I refuse to look up. And I refuse to listen to people who can see the sky. Everyone who sees the sky is wrong. The sky is blue. There's no arguing it. The opinion, you're going to have an opinion that the sky isn't blue. But that's not an opinion. You're just wrong. So that's all I'm saying is like, what do I have to gain from lying to you about this? There's nothing to gain. Nothing to gain. So anyone can transition and it's valid? Well, yeah. I mean, I would suggest that if you're not trans, don't transition, because it's gonna go the other way, where you're just gonna get more and more gender dysphoria as you go. But yeah, anyone can transition. Any trans person can and hopefully will transition if they're able to. Is LA or San Francisco more trans friendly? I'm not sure. San Francisco is typically more like known for being diverse like that, but LA is pretty trans friendly as well. Non-binary non-binary people fall under the trans umbrella. Yes, please. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome, of course.
Thank you. Could I have a dessert menu, please? Thank you so much. I love your hair, by the way. What do you
So you
use?
say that. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm very frustrated.
Really?
I've had this.
With what?
I had the same hairstylist for 12 years, and then he left. So it's like,
I'm sorry.
trying to find someone, and this person just didn't listen. Thank you for saying that.
Do you want to? If you want to come look.
No.
Okay.
I'm not feeling.
You look handsome as F.
I will take that. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll bring you back.
Lily is flirting. I wasn't flirting. I wasn't. I told you I'm not into boys. Oh. How long have I been trans, says Chris. Thank you very much.
Of course. Would you like something else to drink at the moment?
I think I'll stick with water for now. I appreciate it.
Very well.
You actually are, just like you're born with the color hair you have, and if you're born right-handed, born left-handed, born with green eyes, born with whatever, you're born trans. So I've been trans since January 31st, 1993. I guess before that, 9 months before that even. I've always been trans. I realized I was trans in August of 2020, as many trans women did realize, because COVID was a time where everyone was like sitting alone or with limited social contact, and so many people were forced to introspect, to sit and be like, who am I? What is this world? What is this life? And a lot of people didn't have a chance to until COVID. Self-reflection, exactly. So a lot of times when you hear about COVID and trans people, you talk about it as like the Great Awakening, where so many people finally were able to sit and realize exactly who they were, which was trans, myself included. August 2020, right? Well, I guess no, October, August. It was fall 2020 is when I realized. Thank you, Keo. This is a microphone, for whoever's wondering. See? Pop, 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 pop. What can allies do to support the queer community? Advocate for us in small group situations. If you see someone saying something not trans-friendly, call them out. And now also call your friends, trans friends, by the right name, the correct pronouns, and let them know you love them. I know it's a good microphone. It was also a very expensive microphone, so I'm glad it's good. Okay, yes, also vote. See if we want some, what do you think, Nug? Do we want dessert? Or do we want to go get ice cream? Okay, there's a Tuscan apple torta with creme fraiche gelato. Not bad. Cannoli with ricotta and pistachio. Semifreddo al cioccolato with coffee liqueur. Can't do that. There's a cheese plate. Nah. And then gelato. Gelato flavors, vanilla and honeycomb, mint stracciatello, espresso and fudge, and fresh run farm strawberry. No cannoli. I mean, if anything, the Tuscan apple tort sounds good. Hi, Joanna. I keep saying the wrong pronoun to a coworker. I feel awful. What can I say to them? Connie. Let's talk, Connie. Let's talk. I keep saying the wrong pronoun to a coworker. So, Connie, I know this isn't the answer you want to hear, but what you do is call them the right pronoun. That's the answer. You absolutely can go and apologize to them and let them know that you're doing your best. However, here's a strategy I want you to try, okay? I'm assuming you have some sort of access to a picture on social media. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. Just a picture of this person. Look at them. look at the picture. Whatever the pronouns are, for this case, we'll say he, him. He, he, he. He is named James. It's his sandwich. He wants to go to the grocery, like just out loud practice with their pronouns. It will be so much easier to get it right in person. Okay, Siri. It will be so much easier, Connie. And let me tell you, as soon as you start gendering them correctly, it is going to make all the difference. This person will go from probably wincing, cringing, kind of bracing for impact every time they see you, to, oh, hey, it's Connie. It is that big of a difference. Because I'll tell you what, Connie, I'm so happy you're here and asking this question. If you were that person in my life, I simply would not speak to you. Because I'm here to help you in this context, but like if you were someone that just I happen to work with that called me he, I would simply not speak to you. Because misgendering someone is that hurtful. That hurtful. Wendy will get to that. How do I not be transphobic? Granny's girl, can you confirm that you mean that like for real? Do you actually want help with that? Because I can help. How do I realize? Oh, well, so transness comes from a thing called gender dysphoria, where who you are inside is a certain way. The things you like to wear, the way you like to act, the kind of vibe you want to have, your vibe, the way your vibe is, right? All these different things. How you walk, how you talk. These things are all a part of you, right? And kind of the thing that you use to enact all of these things is your gender, right? You walk a certain way, you talk a certain way. If you're a guy, if you're a girl, all these different kind of like ways of making your way through life. It's gender through the lens of gender. Okay, so gender dysphoria exists when people expect you to be one way, i.e., people expected me to be a man, when in reality, I wasn't a man. I never was. From day one, it was always a girl. They got it wrong. They said you're a boy, and actually, they were wrong. I'm a girl. Always was. I just didn't realize it. All I knew is I was uncomfortable, anxious, and depressed 24/7. And I felt like I was acting, and just acting to be a certain way so that I could make my way through life. And I hated it. And I knew it couldn't last. But I didn't realize why I was feeling that way, why I just like felt like I'm not going to make it to 30 years old. Turns out because I was experiencing that disconnect, gender dysphoria. I realized that when around 27, I moved to San Francisco. I started experimenting with my wardrobe. I bought a dress and a wig because I just like, there was something deep down in my soul that was like, do this. And I did. And I put it on and I felt happy for like the first time in my life. And that's when I realized that I was trans at 27. A lot of people realize it much sooner. 5, 4 years old, 10 years old, 15, 60. Doesn't really matter. If I had known at age 6, what would you have needed from your mom and your dad? Hopefully just that they understood and supported me. I think they would have. Even back then, in the late 90s. Nugget, what you doing, man? Oh, I see. You were trying to eat some of the crust. That was down here. Oh, I'm sorry. How do you describe gender affirmation a bit more? Yeah, sure, Tapsticks. The way I'll put it this way. Imagine wearing a shoe that doesn't fit you for the first 27 years of your life. Every time you wake up, you're in these shoes, right? It's a metaphorical shoe. Every time you wake up, you just feel the shoes trying to mold you and conform to you in a way that your body just isn't shaped. And every day as you walk through your life, it's pain as you step every single day. That's what gender dysphoria feels like. Now, it's not actual physical pain in your feet, but it is an emotional and spiritual pain. And sometimes you don't understand where the pain is coming from. Hi. No, you're fine.
Are there any questions I can answer? about the
Let's do the torta.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Anything to drink? Would you like a warm beverage?
Mint tea, please.
Yeah. Would you like? We have a dried peppermint rose that's decaffeinated.
Uh-huh.
You can always do a fresh mint tisane if you just want the fresh mint and water.
Which would you recommend between those two?
Or just say like, hey, I like the peppermint rose.
Okay.
So I like that, like peppermint.
Okay.
Over like fresh mint.
Rose, as in like rose water kind of flavor.
Rose petal, but it's just like.
I just don't like rose that much.
I
Let's do the
answered that
tisane.
question. Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you. Was I ever transphobic as a coping mechanism? 100%, Steph. I totally was. I couldn't identify where the pain was coming from for a long time. The fact that I was wearing shoes that didn't fit me, and every time I took a step, again, metaphorically, through my life, it hurt. I don't know why I didn't like the name Nick, which was the name I was given at birth. I didn't know why that just sat with me so poorly. I didn't put it all together that anytime I played a video game, I always played as a girl if I could. And that anytime I could cross-dress in theater, I would. And that anytime I could cosplay, I always cosplayed as a girl, right? And that, you know, on occasionally someone might, you know, give me a more feminine nickname. I loved it, right? I just didn't put it all together that that meant I was trans. And I was in pain 24/7, spiritually and emotionally. Was I a girl in my dreams? I'm mostly first person from my dreams. But anyways, the point is that I realized at 27, I kind of like allowed myself, once I moved out of the deep south onto the West Coast where it's more safe to be queer, I had this just like urge, right? Because my body was starting to fail me. You know, I was starting to really not see a future for myself. And I know that's dark, but it's true. And my body, and there was kind of just this like absolutely like primal urge from like the bottom of my soul to try on a dress. Just do it. Or buy yourself that sports bra. Or you got to give this a shot. And I did. And that's when it all started coming together. Of like, oh, I feel good when I do this. Does this mean let me buy another dress before I? Okay, there it is. So, anyways, Tigger said their kid's birth name was Nick as well. Yeah, my birth name was Nicholas. Yeah, I'm Lily. I always was Lily. Nick was never truly existed. Lily was always there. I just didn't know it. Thank you. No, that is just tea, bud. No carbohydrates here.
Fresh.
Thank you so much. Does your family support me? Yes. How do you go about asking someone's pronouns? You don't need to know what they identify as specifically. You can just say, oh, hey, what are your pronouns? She, her? Cool. That's it. Hey, what are your pronouns real quick? He, him? You can even say, oh, yeah, by the way, what are your pronouns? He, him? Sweet. Like, don't make it a big deal because it's not. 99% of trans people are actually going to be happy you asked as opposed to upset. Like, truly, they will be happy. When people ask me my pronouns, I'm like, oh, this is a safe person. I do not have to worry around this person because they know the right questions to ask. I don't want to call them out on it. Yeah, I understand that, Adam. You don't want to like be like, hey, you're trans. What are your pronouns, right? I get that that's like what you feel like it sounds like. But actually to us, it sounds like, hi, I'm a safe person and I want to make sure I gender you correctly. That's what it sounds like to us. So don't be afraid. Even if it feels weird to say, hey, what are your pronouns? She, her? Cool. Just like fake it till you make it. And I promise you it will go over well. If it doesn't go over well, you can send them to me because that if that trans person gets upset with you, then you can send them to trans HR and I'll make sure they understand. You know how insulting it would be to me if someone asked me my pronouns? Well, Elizabeth, I'm really sorry to hear that. But at the end of the day, Elizabeth, you do have pronouns. I'm assuming they're she, her, just by looking at your profile picture and gauging by your comment. Would you be offended if someone called you he? Wouldn't it be a little strange? What if everyone in the world started calling you he? No one called you she anymore. Everyone called you he. Well, wouldn't that be kind of weird? Wouldn't that kind of sit poorly? Like, no, I am a girl. I thank you so much. It's the same way with us. And we just want to make, the reason you can ask someone this is you don't want to get it wrong, right? Like, just like you wouldn't want anyone to get your pronouns wrong. It would be kind of gross if everyone in the world started calling you he. You're like, ugh. We all have pronouns. Everyone does. Mine are she, her. Yours might be she, her. They might be he, him. They might be they, them. We're just trying to get it right, so we're all, being good to each other. That's ultimately all it is we're trying to be good to each other. Like I said before, trans people are not here to take anything from you. We're not here to steal sports. We're not here to invade bathrooms. We're simply trying not to get, assaulted, which is happening all the time right now. I know it sounds crazy and maybe you're not hearing about it, but I'm telling you right now that it's not good times to be trans. It's very scary. And, making sure you're calling someone by the right pronouns is a very small thing that you can do that makes a big difference for a lot of people like me. Have I ever been assaulted for being trans? 100%. Everyone uses pronouns, yeah. I've asked politely and someone got really rude about it. Was that person trans, Kala? Because if that's the case, then that's a minority. Because most trans people are going to be appreciative. You haven't taken a hormone a day in your life. Please don't speak for me. Wait, Miss Ekibug, just so before I go here, were you talking to me or were you responding to someone else? My pronouns are they. I'm not sure if that's a troll or a trans person making a joke. I want to make sure that person was speaking because I haven't taken a hormone in my whole life. First off, we all have hormones in our body. Hormones are a very broad category of molecule that goes beyond just estrogen and testosterone. Human growth hormone, what makes you go from being a little baby to a big human? HGH. Let's say we all have it. Without that hormone, we would all stay little baby sized, right? I of course have been on estrogen for 2+ years. I am legally female, and I got my cake pops removed, so I don't even make testosterone anymore. Thank you so much. Ooh, okay. Thank you. Look at this, y'all. Look how elegant this is. Insulin is a hormone, yes. My adopted daughter wears a pin with her preferred pronouns. All right, Cheryl. Cheryl, I'm glad that you have someone that you can support in your family who has pronouns on it. A very small tip and correction, in good faith, I hope you interpret it like that. Pronouns are actually not preferred. Just like I don't prefer that you call me she, her, because it's not a choice. My pronouns are she, her. They just are. They're not preferred, right? It kind of makes it sound like an option. Preferred pronouns was something that came around in the late 2000s, early 2010s, as an entry point to talking about pronouns. But pronouns are just pronouns, not preferred. And if it's something that a lot of times on forums on the internet, you'll see, oh, they haven't updated that forum in a decade because they use the word preferred in front of pronouns. How can it still work when Lily has no T? Witchy says, how can it still work? Happy to tell you. So let's bring the example to cis men. How does it work? How does it work for cis men? Fun fact, it has very little, if anything at all, to do with cake pops. Cake pops produce testosterone, but it's not like testosterone makes it work. It's other things. You do not need cake pops to make it work. it's more of like a blood flow thing. You can Google it. Just type in how do blanks happen, and you will see it's really nothing to do with testosterone. So how does it work? Very well. All right. Looks pretty good, huh? This is an apple torta with creme fraiche gelato. Does it still produce frosting? Says Marissa. No, not at all. Nothing. It produces nothing. Family member has no cancer, has cancer, has no tea, and it doesn't work. Which I think it's probably far more to do with the cancer than the tea. Because I have like almost zero tea, and mine works just fine. But yeah, no, it doesn't make any sort of cake frosting at all. None. Which is great. That's great. That is incredible. That is incredible. Look at the caramelization on the top. Wild. Do I still blank? Yes, Kayla. I absolutely can and do all the time. It's better now, too. Much better. How does that feel if not frustrating? I mean, if you could do something that feels as good as that does, and it still feels that good, and not have any mess to clean up, wouldn't you? It's the same thing, if not better, just with no mess at all. It's fantastic. And also no risk of having kids. Your child came out of trance? I'm awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. That's awesome. Absolutely, Mandy. Testosterone has a lot to do with the swimmers. And yeah, I don't make swimmers. Why don't we use people's names and set a pronouns? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Heather. Does your arm need tea to flex? No, not at all. Testosterone helps you build muscle mass, but flexing is done via like basic carbohydrates. The energy ATP like helps your muscles kind of go like that. Nothing to do with testosterone. Like cis women who don't have much testosterone can bodybuild. Do you still have the inner blank? Inner blank? You mean the spot? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? No, I'm so. Thank you, Marissa. Inner. I'm not sure what Mandy means. Yeah, actually, in the case of Katie, hers got moved to be more in line with her new configuration down there, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Yes. Her state was moved to be more in line with like her new configuration. I got you, Mandy. So instead of being like in the back, now it's in the front. If that makes sense. They just kind of. Whoop, whoop. She has a donut, yes. So I've gotten a lot of hands-on experience, and I've learned a lot from her. And it's been eye-opening. And honestly, a lot of it was, now that I'm going to get the surgery, I don't know if I would have come to this decision as quickly had it not been for Katie. Everyone is given a name, so I use that rather than pronouns. Okay, Heather. So let me be clear that some people don't use pronouns, but that is so rare. I don't know anyone personally who does that. So Heather, how do you feel about the sentence? I mean, so what you're suggesting is that no one would call you she or they anymore, right? So it'd be like, you couldn't say they're going to the store or she's coming back soon or where are they? Where are they? Where'd Heather go? Right? All of those sentences would just say Heather over and over again, right? As opposed to she. Well, it's possible, but pronouns exist for a reason, even for you. They exist to add variety into what we say and to make more sentence structures possible and to make it so that we don't have to say our names over and over and over and over again, right? Languages are a lot about efficiency. And if, you're referring to one person, you can pick either Heather, she, or they to fit the need of the sentence. That's it. There's like no mint in there. Excuse me. Hi. Could I maybe get a version of this? There's only like a few sprigs of mint in there. It's really not very minty at all. Thank you. I just know that's going to be an expensive tea, so I'd like it to actually taste like mint. Can I pay for your meal? You certainly can if you'd like. I would absolutely shout you out. I have Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal all in my bio if anyone wants to contribute to the meal. High school English teacher, I can tell you pronouns are important. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the answer is not to eliminate pronouns. The answer is to call everyone by the correct pronouns. It's really not a big change. Like if you think about playing Guess Who, when you have your card and you have to like guess what's on the other person's card, you might say something like what do they have red hair? Do they have big nose? Do they have little ears? Do they have a bald spot? Like that's they them pronouns right there. We all use she, they, and he pronouns all the time for each other, trans or not. We're not reinventing the wheel here. I think a lot of people think that pronouns are a new thing and that we're trying to make you change the way you talk just to like accommodate us. We're not. There's really nothing that's changing grammatically, and it's actually not that difficult to change someone's pronouns. We change people's names all the time. Like when you go, have you ever had a teacher that got remarried or married in the first place? Like maybe it was Mrs. Johnson or Miss Johnson, and now it's Mrs. Baker or something, right? Thank you so much. And then every time Miss Baker shows up after her wedding, you got to be like Miss Baker, right? We know how to call people different things when times change and when things change in their life. It happens for a bunch of reasons. So, I say, hey, by the way, you used to call me he like all the time. I know. She, her, please. Thank you. Like, it's the same sort of comparison of like, I used to be Miss Johnson and now I'm Mrs. Baker, right? Like, she, right? Got it. It's the same thing. Thank you, Allie. Should get the check, huh? What do you think? It's a good way to look at it, yeah. I have a question. All right, green fish, blue fish. Hit me with the question. It's not really, though. Why not? Oh, thank you, Lisa. Lisa sent $10. That is very sweet of you, Lisa. Lisa, you there? Does it ever bother you if someone slips and is still getting used to it? It depends on the context. But, if it keeps slipping, then that's more of an issue. Because it hurts. It hurts a lot when it slips. Even if it's a mistake, it still doesn't hurt any less. All right, Jess. Jess has a question. For anyone here who has a question, you don't need to tell me you have a question. You can just ask the question. Stopping to talk to them. You're fine, TJ. Yeah, I'm glad, Stephanie. Okay, someone getting married isn't changing their entire identity, only their last name. So, domestic engineer. When I transitioned, the things that changed about me were not insignificant, right? I'm on hormones now. I wear different clothes. Getting my face laser hair removed. But also, a lot of things about me, probably more things than not, stayed the same.
I'm steeping it myself.
Some others coming. Thank you so much. It's all good. I appreciate it. Thanks. I transitioned a lot. More things about me stayed the same than changed. Like, still play video games. I still love my family. I still enjoy having a dog. I still stay up a little bit too late sometimes. I still have the same friends. I still like to eat expensive food. It's all these things about me that didn't change at all. So I don't think it's really fair to say that my entire identity changed. I've always been Lily. Day to day, things, you still wake up and have a job and do stuff and then go to sleep, right? It's not like I wake up and fly my rocket ship to Mars and then, discover a new element and then blow up a star a million miles away from here. Like, I still do the same stuff. I haven't really changed. Like, if you were friends with me before I transitioned and then after, and you asked anyone who's been in that position, be like, how much has Lily changed? They'd be like, of course they're like, they look different now and, certain things, but like, we're all changing all the time. And, ultimately I was their friend before transitioning for the same reason I am now, is that they're a nice person and I like things about them, right? Anyways, a few shout outs for people who sent gifts. Lisa, I want to make sure you heard me saying thank you. Lisa sent $10. It's very sweet, Lisa. And then also someone on PayPal, Christine. Thank you, Christine. That is very sweet of you. Christine, as well, sent $10. Thank you very much. What's the toughest part of transitioning you were through would you advise people of? Well, I was lucky that, how much is a tea? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. I think the hardest part of transitioning is finding your confidence. A lot of people struggle with that, but like probably maybe more practically, a lot of people just don't have supportive friends and family. That's the hardest part for a lot of people. Let me know. Okay, I will. Thank you, Carrington. I will. I was lucky to have accepting friends and family. So that made my transition a whole lot easier than a lot of people have to deal with because so many people don't have that luxury. But yeah, finding my confidence, finding my style, figuring out the right hormone dosage, deciding if I want top and bottom surgery or top or bottom surgery. I don't want top and bottom. All sorts of stuff. But I wouldn't say there's anything that was like, oh my God, the thing that I struggled with the most. My family shocked. They did not see it coming. This particular tube is getting, I'm so sorry, Tiffany. See, that's what we're up against, Tiffany. And it's so sad that it's so awful that that's a common story, that people get disowned all the time. It's an open wound trying to close. Well, Ty Gadgel, first off, the dilation happens a lot more than it does in the beginning than it does, over time. But I also want you to think about, why would we do it if it wasn't worth it for us, right? Why would we have bottom surgery if we didn't want bottom surgery, right? You say about how it's so bad and so awful, but it is life-saving for so many people, right? I've met so many people who have had bottom surgery and their life is a million times better for it, right? And you're kind of like on the sidelines saying, oh, it's a wound, you're making a choice. And I'm over here seeing my friends who've had bottom surgery happy for the first time in their lives, right? So I guess what I'm trying to say is, who are you to say that they should be unhappy when they are very happy? They're very happy. And I'm going to be happy once I have mine too. Happier than I already am. That's all I'm saying. Why don't I want top? Because I'm growing them myself just fine. Thank you, Jeff.
You're open to it. I'd love for you to, right? Yeah.
All right, hold on.
So we're starting on expensive more time. Yeah. I think it's I think before it was just
No, this doesn't. It's not strong enough for you. Just please be honest.
I will.
And I'll bring you some. We'll do the dry tea. It's not like overwhelming on the rose.
Okay.
Sorry, I wanted some to sit in there.
It's all good. Thank you very much. And I'll have the check as well.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna have you taste it first, just in case we need to get you a different tea.
Okay, hold on.
No. Just I'm gonna take a second.
Okay, hold on. Let me just. All right, thank you. I wasn't ready for him to come back.
That piece is big enough to really win.
No, it's totally. You can leave it. I like it. I was gonna chew on it.
There's some in there. There is some
Okay.
in there. Maybe
All
I'll
right.
probably go.
Thank you. We're gonna taste this to see if it's good. Why was I unsure about bottom surgery? Well, look, it's not a decision that should be taken lightly. It is a major surgery, and not every trans person wants bottom surgery. And I was like on the fence, but I asked myself the question: if I could just snap my fingers and go from having cake pop stick to donut and no pain in between, just immediately snap my fingers and it's done. I said, of course I would, easily. I want it, yes. But of course, there's a middle part in there of healing and possible complications, but I realized how happy that would make me. So that's why I'm getting it. It's not an amputation. That's not how that works, Aaron. I'm sorry to tell you. Also, top surgery is not necessarily an amputation either. Mastectomy, I don't even know if that technically is amputation. It's a mastectomy. Anyways, there's two different kinds of top surgery is what I'm saying. All right. Yeah, Star Solace, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. Although some trans women do have phantom period pains, which is such a cool and interesting thing. Cool is maybe not the right word, but where like once a month they will feel bloated and kind of achy and crampy. I don't feel that, luckily, but I know some trans women who do. It's interesting. It's probably like vestigial. It's like having a phantom limb of something that's not there to hurt you, but like you still feel the pains. I don't know. Anyways, well, thank you, Tara. Tara sent $10. That's so sweet. Please start a Twitch. I have a Twitch. I just stream on TikTok instead. Cost of surgery? I don't know. Probably not much for me. All right. That is much better. That is much better. Yeah, phantom pain. Well, it's not even with the surgery so much. It's more just like I know trans women who haven't had any surgery and have phantom period pain. Just because I think probably because estrogen. Maybe their body is like expecting it because of estrogen. I don't know. Once you have bottom surgery, will the hormones you need take change? I don't know. Probably not too much. Maybe like dosages will change, but it is technically a wound. It's really not. A wound suggests that there's something that's bleeding and life-threatening and a hole in your body that shouldn't be there. This is an affirming.
How do you feel about it?
Much better.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
In the same way that, like, I mean, you could call any sort of surgery a wound, right? Like, thank you. Any sort of thing that's done to change you, right? And no, it's not always trying to close up. You dilate to prevent that happening, but over time it happens less and less, right? All I'm saying is it's not a wound. It's not a wound. In fact, if you think it's a wound, you might want to consult some of the cis women in your life and call what they have a wound. It's a word that's been used against women for many, many years. Cis women, specifically because of periods. It's kind of a very gross way to talk about a woman, a wound. I highly recommend you don't say that. All right. Have I tried doing full face glam makeup? What does that mean? Full face glam? Like drag makeup? Is that what you mean? I don't really want to do drag makeup. It's not really appeal to me. I'm not a drag queen, so I don't know. Do I still work out? Yes, I do work out. Like Kylie Jenner makeup. Thank you so much. Oh my. Y'all know the thing where you go like, did you hear the gulp? It was like, oh, I knew it was coming, but I wasn't ready for it. Tell me exactly what I'll tell you what I had, and you can tell me how much you think it is. And I'll add the tip on in my head real quick. Okay. I had the strawberry non-alcoholic cocktail, the rabbit bruschetta, the little gem salad, the corazzetti pasta, the guanciale pizza, the bread, the mango shrub drink, the apple torta, and the fresh mint tea. The fresh mint tea was $6, by the way. So how much does that cost total? Dollars and cents. I'm not gonna. If you guess just dollars, I won't see it. I need to see. Oh, I see some people who are close already. Oh, this no. No. Oh no. Oh, there's so many people guessing. I'm sure someone's guessed it and I just missed it. But so many people are so close. Oh, was that close enough? Yeah, that was close enough. That's close enough. With a 20% tip, this is going to be $179.67, which means that TT is over, but not $1 over. TT, you win. Was it nice though? It was very nice. I think we nearly fundraised the meal. I don't know if we got all the way there, but y'all definitely made a very big dent. So I appreciate it. Thank you. $170, and that includes the 20% tip, which is $30. Yeah. I wish I could afford that kind of meal. If you one meal, yeah, one person meal too. But y'all saw the service. Oh, I'm so sorry, Megan. Here for you. It's off $1. Yeah, there you go. Am I rich? No, not at all. Y'all are making it possible for me to do this in the first place. Do I buy groceries? I do buy some groceries, yes. But typically, at least on streaming days, the majority of the food I eat is on stream. Groceries are more for like the weekends and like, a small breakfast or like a very, like a little evening snack. Like maybe I'll have a little bit of fruit before I go to bed tonight. But this was more than enough food for me today. Oh, Carrington. Whoa. Carrington, dang. Carrington coming through with $30 to cap it off. Dang. Carrington, can I ask your pronouns? Because I can't tell from Carrington. Carrington, are you there? No, this is a microphone. Hi, Maria. Carrington, you there? There you are. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Yeah, Carrington sent $30. In addition to what they already sent earlier, which was significant, Carrington sent $30. Like I said, people like Carrington is the only reason that I can do what I do. I don't have just like $179 lying around typically. But, we hang out, we talk on stream, and you'll help make this possible. So thank you. Thank you. Does that mean bigger tip? I don't think we quite. I think we. I mean, I could do the math exactly, but just like from the rough tally I was keeping in my head, we roughly raised about that much. It wasn't like much more over. Probably raised about that much. Thank you, Stacy. Did I miss dessert? You did. I'm sorry. It was a smaller dessert, but I'm glad the portions were relatively small because I was A, hungry, and B, everything was delicious. So can I recap what I ate? Yes. I'll try and do it from heart. I did a strawberry mocktail and then eventually a like golden thing mocktail. I don't know. We did rabbit bruschetta. We did fresh bread. We did a salad, blue cheese, walnut salad, and Asian pear. We did a pasta with like pesto and stamped coin pastas. We did a pizza, and we did an apple tart to end. Yes. I do not drink alcohol, no. I do not. Thank you, Elizabeth. What percentage tip? Always 20%. So today's tip was a $30 tip because it was $149. Why don't I drink alcohol? Did I go through a problematic period with it? No, it didn't make me feel good anymore, so I stopped. Did I get more mint? Yes, this time the mint was sufficient. I am completely sober, Amanda. Tea good? Yes. No doggy today? Yes, doggy. Hey, Nug. How you doing, bud? You good? He's in there. There he is. Doggy. Mr. Nugget. Hey. Mr. Nugget. Yeah, we don't skimp on servers here. Yeah, we didn't quite get to tip challenge territory today, but maybe another time. Thank you, Marissa. Yeah, this is Nugget. He's been here the whole time. Nugget's 10 or 11. He's a senior. I got him earlier this year. He's a very sweet boy. Yes, you are a very sweet boy. Yes, you are. You do happen to have stinky breath. You notice. Your teeth aren't very good. But I think it's okay. I get used to your breath. And it becomes a thing where it's like, ooh, smells bad, but also smells like Nugget. Okay, so last question. Got it, Marissa. I'm here. Did we bond immediately? Yes, we did. Would you say you're in a positive mindset now? Yes. You should adopt a senior. You should. You should. I love stinky dog breath. Yeah, it's like anything where you love the person or animal and you love their smell, even if it's bad. It's like, I know that's a bad smell. It smells bad, but it also smells like Nugget, so I love it. 14-year-old Chihuahua. Wow. He's just a sweet boy. He deserves a lot of love, and he gets a lot of love. And a lot of snacks. Oh, there we go. Our cat Murphy is 17. I feel that. Hey, vey. Pup was 18. Oh. Can we be friends? Sure. I have 2 babies. It looks like him. Oh. How did I adopt Nugget? I went to a senior shelter called Muttville in San Francisco. Did we already tip? No. But I added. I know how much the tip's going to be. We about covered the meal total, and that will include it. Can I call you a friend? Of course, Mandy. Yes, of course. You and Ricky, both. My friend had 3 chihuahuas, 17, 18, and 21. Wow. Hi, Lita. Am I Canadian? Oh, no. I'm American. Sorry. Marissa, I didn't see your question if you did end up saying it. Is Nugget a girl? Nugget's a boy. Hi from Colorado. Do I ever wear dresses? It's been a while. Ever seen Strange? I don't think so. I haven't worn a dress in a while. I wore a miniskirt to Folsom. I do have this like 1950s like rockabilly kind of dress that maybe I'll wear sometime. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll wear it tomorrow. It's like a long dress. It's got a collar on it. It's black and red. Could be fun, actually. Maybe I'll do that. Did I go to college? Yes. What did I major in? Media and cultural studies. Marissa says, how can I tell if I'm pan? Pan is hearts, not parts. That's kind of like the easiest way to understand pan, where someone's gender and like the parts that they have are less important than their like soul. Like, are you attracted to their soul and not really the wine inside, not the bottle kind of thing? Because if that resounds with you, then you might be pan. I feel like that, but I consider myself bi. Well, I mean, bi and pan functionally are not terribly different. They just stem from a different place, right? Bi means you're attracted to two genders, man and woman. Doesn't really account for non-binary people, and it also is still based on like parts as opposed to hearts. Whereas pan is they're like so different, but also if you don't look at the base definition of what they mean, they can appear to be the same thing. But if hearts not parts is kind of what resounds with you, Girl Interrupted, you might be pan. Of course, I'm not necessarily the one to tell you that, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, and keep doing what you're doing with your hair. Fair enough. Hi, Alyssa. Welcome. Someone told me I was pan, not bi. I mean, look, you're the only one who can say what you are. So don't let me decide that for you. But, if the idea of hearts, not parts resounds with you, that is like the core thing about being pan. Hearts, not parts. All right, let's finish up this mint tea and then bounce. Thought on poly relationships? I am poly, and I am a lefty. Cheers. I am a lefty. Although I think I poured that with my right hand. Even though it looks like the left hand to you, it is the right. It was my right hand. I am a lefty, though. My left hand was just occupied. Do I ever miss living in North Carolina? I never lived in North Carolina. My parents live in North Carolina. I never lived there. Wait, I'm dumb. What is poly? It means that you can have multiple like relationships with people at once, like dating multiple. You might be married to someone and dating someone else, and it's not just an open relationship where you have one main person and you can be intimate with others. It's like multiple emotional and physical relationships with multiple people. That's what poly is, and that's me. It's pretty cool. All right, Nugget's getting a little restless. He's like, all right, what's next? Did you get my meal covered? Yeah, for the most part, we got it covered. I haven't done the exact math, but, I think we got about $180 is where we got. And that includes a $30 tip for the waiter. So please tell what before you go. Is it like sister wives? Not at all. That's polygamy. That is rooted in misogyny and usually is a man with many, many wives. That's not at all what this is, what poly is. Very, very, very different. It's going very well with Katie. Thank you for asking, Candace. We went on a date on Sunday, and it was very nice. All right, now's a good time for a fit check, huh? Hold on a second. Oh. Oh. What do I think? You like? Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. My thighs do be thighing today, though. I'll tell you what. They do be thighing. They do be thighing. All right, off we go. Now brace yourself. Off we go. I want to go say thank you. Thank you, Rick. Much appreciated. Fantastic, as always. I won't. Yes. Take it easy. Bye. Absolutely, Marissa. I don't object to the objectification when it comes to these things. Thank you, Seasons. Alrighty. Oh, so today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow I have a doctor's... Do I have laser tomorrow? I might have a laser face session tomorrow, which is pretty exciting. You like the terry cloth top? I guess it's terry cloth. It's a very cheap form of terry cloth, but yeah. Meant that in a good way. I didn't assume you meant anything else, Marissa. You're good. Can I meet you one day? I mean, if you see me on the street, feel free to say hi. Am I in New York? No, I'm in San Francisco. Have a good night. Thank you, Kath. You too. But yeah, so I don't know what the plan is for tomorrow. I had this reservation a week ago, but I don't have a plan for tomorrow. So I got to figure something out. Am I a girl? Yes. I got to figure something out for tomorrow. It'll probably depend on like my schedule. I don't know. I'm trying to like think something out loud that I really have no idea about at the moment. Anyway, stay tuned. If you are someone who wants like updates on exactly when I am going live, because you don't want to miss it, which I understand, yes, the Weaver, you can. Discord is the place to be. That is a place where not only do I like say I'm going live right now, like and send you a notification. There's also like an emotional support channel where you can talk about what's on your mind, or there's arts and crafts. There's I was streaming for like an hour today there, only for Discord people. It starts at $5 a month or $10 a month on TikTok. It's another way that I support myself and also kind of give a place for our community to live, which is Discord. So yeah, patreon.com/LilyTino or subscribe on TikTok, either or. You get access to the Discord. Yeah, cool. Microphone, yes, it's a microphone. I think that's it. Canada, we have a chain store called San Francisco that sold... Oh, that's interesting. Do you do your makeup each day? I do. Thank you. I do my makeup every day, yes. Oh, here's the salon we're going to get our hair dyed red at. Oh, I'm so excited. Is she here, the stylist? I don't know. Curly hair. You should look at some of my recent videos. I did some curly videos pretty recently. Oh, thank you, Fran. Streaming my full-time job. I mean, I do it 5 times a week, and it is part of the way I make a living. It's not the only thing I do, but I am a full-time content creator, if that answers your question. But I do more than just stream. Streaming is like a big part of what I do. It's not everything. I also make videos. I do like live speaking events. So sometimes companies will hire me to like come and talk about trans things and how to make, a workplace more inclusive, which is a different vibe than this, right? What else do I do? There's one other big thing. What is it? Anything else? Speaking engagements? I guess Patreon. That's the other thing. Did you do a lot of public speaking classes? No, but I did a lot of theater. A lot of theater. So maybe that's why. Thank you, Margaret. Is it big money in streaming? Nope. I mean, once you get to a certain point, sure, but I'm not even close. Not even close. I would call myself sure, I have a good amount of followers, but I'm not at the I think I'll buy a house kind of money yet. More like the, I really hope I make rent in November kind of month, or kind of situation so far. But y'all support makes it possible for me to keep doing it, and I just want to keep doing it, so I will. All right. Yes, I did already eat, Caitlin. I'm sorry. We're towards the end here. We're about to call it. Oh, thank you, Genevieve. I'm glad you're here. Okay. I think this is it. I love y'all. Subscribe to the Patreon to keep up with all things lovelies. Thank you, Alyssa. And I will see you tomorrow for another meal.